What's going on, everyone? Welcome to the live watch along for the game against Brighton. It's the early kickoff. A big shout out straight off the bat to the away fans who have woke up at 5 o'clock this morning to travel all the way down to Brighton. You best go and beat them Seagulls for those away fans, because that is a big journey. And then they've got to travel back on the same day. So first and foremost, big shout out to the real ones. Hopefully we can put in a good performance and make it 2 wins out of 2. The lineups are out, Shreyas, so I'm going to bang them on the screen and then we can go through them together. So let's have a look. We've got Andre Onana in net. Mazraoui at right back, we presume. Maguire stays in the team. No Mateus de Ligt. We've got Martinez at left centre back. Diego Dalot, Casemiro, Mount, Mainu, Ahmad, Bruno, and then Marcus Rashford as well. So yeah, just give us your initial thoughts on that team if you can.
I think mostly people predicted it not to change. I think mostly people expect. We all know how Erik Ten Hag works. He never really, changes a winning 11. I think he's going to stick with the same combination. The only, I think, possible change that I had in mind was that maybe De Ligt comes in for Harry Maguire. And that also just because, you've got Liverpool coming up next. So perhaps, if you want to put De Ligt in, you would want him to get some minutes. And Brighton could be a good outing for him. But I think sticking with Maguire is also the right call. He had a very good first game. And yeah, apart from it, maybe, you would just expect Zirkzee or a Garnacho to come in. But overall, I think we've all known Ten Hag isn't that big on making changes, especially when there are no injuries to his winning combination or, any other disciplinary calls or anything. That's the only way he actually does, usually make changes to a winning 11. So I think most of us actually expected it to be the same pretty much the same 11 because Luke Shaw and others are out, so it makes sense to go with Dalot and Mazraoui as well.
I want to take it to individuals slightly because, like you just said, Mazraoui, I thought in the last game was really good, wasn't it? Hoping to see more of the same from him. And can we be too quick to judge players sometimes? Because he's going to have a tougher test tonight in here against Mitoma, for example.
I think it is going to be a mixed bag. Players will have tougher games. Players will have some easy games. Players will have some games where, it will actually come down to, how positionally aware they are. Especially, like you mentioned today, Mitoma is a very tricky winger to come up against. He can give, a very hard time on Mazraoui today, but it is going to happen. And I think it is much better that, you're coming up against the likes of Mitoma right now, because when you're coming up against the likes of Liverpool and you've got players like Salah or players like Diaz or Cody Gakpo actually making runs at you, you need to be at it. You need to be aware of, what sort of competition you're going to be coming up against. So Mitoma would actually be a good test for Mazraoui, and even we can assess, can he do this job on a week in, week out basis. I think by the time we get to the 12th or 13th game week, we'll be able to analyze it a bit better as to how much we can actually rely on Mazraoui when it comes to keeping him as a first choice starter right back or a left back for the entirety of the season.
I think there was a lot of questions in it about Mazraoui and sometimes from a couple of us on the channel we were saying, I wouldn't mind keeping Wan-Bissaka for another year. It didn't make sense really. We was like, if we need to keep Wan-Bissaka, it is what it is. But in actual fact, when you watch him, the way he played in the last game, it's honestly night and day in it in terms of how he is on the ball, how he receives it under pressure, the solutions he finds in possession. Everything's just an absolute upgrade on Wan-Bissaka, and it weren't a necessity at the time, but now I'm like, okay, yeah, I'm quite happy that we've done that bit of business, because for 15 mil, you look at Wan-Bissaka, we sold for 15 mil, so we've not lost any money in that regards. I'm sure he's on as much money as Wan-Bissaka as well, and now we've got him for 5 years, I think +1 as an option, whereas Wan-Bissaka had a year left on his deal, innit? So quite good business in that sense.
Yeah, and look, they are very different profiles of right backs if you compare Mazraoui and Wan-Bissaka, and I think Mazraoui does help in stretching out the play a lot more when you're playing out the back, because one thing with Wan-Bissaka is he was defensively so good that even when he was trying to progress forward or move the ball forward, his line used to be quite narrow, and we could see it in games as well. When we saw Dalot actually playing left back instead of Aaron Wan-Bissaka, this game stretched a lot more, and it only happens because when you're moving the ball forward, you need to be making those overlapping runs so that spaces actually do open up, and players like Rashford, players like Garnacho and Højlund can actually move into those sort of spaces. And even off the ball, I think having that ability to actually stretch the play and maintain the line while you playing a high line on top of that, it helps players like Casemiro, it helps players like Mainu actually. It gives them that extra second to actually move back, because they know that wingers are not just going to be bombing forward with absolutely no cover in behind them. So I think Mazraoui does help out a lot. I think with the way Ten Hag actually steps up in these sort of games and the way he's actually setting us up in this season as well, players like Aaron Wan-Bissaka can do a job, but they cannot be your starter choices, or they cannot be choices that you can absolutely bank on. Ten Hag wants attacking fullbacks. Ten Hag wants those sort of fullbacks that have much more of an attacking quotient in their game in comparison to their defensive quotient, and that is the major reason why ever since Ten Hag has come in, he's always preferred actually playing Dalot over Wan-Bissaka when the both of them are actually fit. So I think it makes sense, and I hope like the first game that Mazraoui had, he can build up on that and keep that momentum going on to the deep end of the season.
Sticking with the defence, random guy straight in with a super chat saying Ten Hag is on thin ice with Maguire starting. Dumb. Apparently, that's according to random guy. I mean, I'm not actually. I think there's a lot of people that are surprised that De Ligt isn't starting. I'm not surprised. I think Maguire was really, really good in the last game, and based on form, you can't really drop him. If you want to set them standards and keep that tone with your players and be honest with them, you have to do that. Maybe it gives him a little bit more time to get used to the team, to adapt, to get used to Martinez alongside him. Obviously, you're only going to get that really with proper game time, but maybe it is a little bit of a slow introduction. Does that surprise you with De Ligt?
Look, all I want is that De Ligt is eased into the team rather than just being abruptly put on there. Because once again, and now I actually expect Maguire to start the Liverpool game. I wouldn't want De Ligt to start the Liverpool game now without having no minutes in and just being chucked into that field in the probably the biggest match of the season for us. It would be a lot of pressure for him, and I would want him to be eased into eased into the team, because there is a great player in there. The potential is there as well, and I think with the manager that he's working with, he can get back to those heights that he achieved at Ajax. He can get that momentum in, and having players like Lisandro, Onana, Mazraoui, it will help him out a lot in reintegrating into this team and be able to, carry on into this season as a starter choice. I just think that having Maguire in that backline right now makes sense, because like last season, Ten Hag mentioned this a lot as well. I can't be changing my centre back partnership game in and game out, game in and game out. I want some consistency. I want some stability, and so maybe the first 4 to 5 games of the season he wants to build along this around this backline. He doesn't want as much shifting, because we've seen how much of a problem it creates. We had like 47 to 48 different centre back combinations last season itself. It not only creates a problem for the midfield, it also creates a problem for the fullbacks that you're playing with, and also creates a big problem for Onana as well. So
Yeah.
I think he just wants to get some consistency into that back line.
Yeah, I agree. Like I said, I'm not remotely surprised, to be fair. But let us know your thoughts and feelings in the chat. Of course, there's more and more of you tuning into the live show. It's lovely to see quite a few of you sort of watch along, because watch alongs are back finally. So yeah, hopefully you're going to stick with us for the game and analyse it with us and react with us and all that kind of good stuff. So yeah, do stick around, smash a like on the video, subscribe to the channel if you're new when you're just joining, and I'll get into your comments very, very shortly. Just the last thing on the defence, Shreyas, Diego Dalot left back. We know he's relatively comfortable there, but obviously got a bit of a different test against Minter, who's their new signing. He looked very, very bright against Everton. That worry at all, or do you think he'll do a good job?
He's been able to fend off players like Saka, Martinelli, Salah. I
But
think
they are
can...
players, Shreyas, sorry to think
Yeah.
who cut in as well, like predominantly heavy left-footed. Minter's one who can go on the outside and likes to go on the outside and drill those low balls, which is where Matoma's goal came from against Everton. That's why I ask.
I still think he'll be able to maintain his own.
Yeah.
I expect a big season from Dalot. And look, one thing that I really like about Dalot is he's worked on his mistakes. He's worked on, if you look at the start of last season, there were some very, very big gaping holes in Dalot's game, which any, opposition manager could actually analyze as well. But, as we went more deep into the season, as he grew more into the season, you could see him working on, the areas that you would say are flaws. He has been able to work on them quite a bit. And probably, he's been one of the most improved players coming off from that season. So I think that Dalot can maintain his own against Minte. I think he can.
Yeah, well, I certainly hope so, because, like I said, it's a tough test. It's a different kind of test to who's coming up against on the weekend for both wing backs. Who knows? Maybe Mazzari will start left back and Dalot will be at right back. You don't know with certain tactical tweaks. Right, let's see what everyone's saying in the chat then, the wonderful people. Have a look. Great to see Maguire starting again. That's from Box. Random guy, true, but De Ligt changes the entire team structure and play style. If the team doesn't get used to the new structure high line, we're going to get cooked against Liverpool. I actually thought Maguire in the high line, in the last game looked pretty comfortable. He was all right. We know he struggled with it previously, but just going off the last game purely, he was
I
okay.
still remember we went into a Liverpool game playing a high line last year at Anfield with Evans and Lindelof in the back line.
Yeah. Jesus Christ.
I think Maguire can hold off his own.
Box saying starting Rashford's probably more of an issue than Maguire. We'll talk about the front line shortly. We're just going to go through the team by position. McMillan saying Mount playing against Brighton's high line is exactly who we need. The Brighton setup needs Mount's pressing, especially how they play out from the back as well.
They make a lot of mistakes right now while playing out from
exactly.
the back.
We can force turnovers. For sure. Yeah. 1,000,000%. Right, into the midfield then. Casemiro starting again. Obviously, Manuel Ugarte signing, still pending, waiting for that deal to be done. Trust, is he Trust there back with you as a fan with Casemiro?
I think it is still yet to be seen whether he can, be able to keep that consistency up game in and game out. But look, judging off that first game, I think Casemiro was brilliant in that game. The way he was able to, build that attack from that midfield line, the way he linked that attack with, Bruno and Mount actually, while they were pressing forward and even off the ball, I think he looked quite decent while covering up spaces. He did an absolute number on their midfield as well, Fulham's midfield. I don't think he made the job for them any easier. So, look, first game in, he looked a lot more fitter. He looked a lot more agile. He looked a lot more involved in the game as well. And once again, one thing with Casemiro is even when he's not playing that well, the way he's able to make those vertical passes, no one in our team in that midfield can actually do that sort of task. So there are genuinely elements to his game that do help us in being a better team. I just want to see if he can keep this up game in and game out. If he has a good game again today, going into that Liverpool game, while he's able to maintain that sort of momentum, it creates a good environment for us as well, because then it will be a sort of scenario where, Casemiro is playing well, he's being consistent. You've got Menu, who's playing well, and he's being consistent. And then you've got Ugarte coming in, who's, once again, going to be doing, when it comes to work rate, when it comes to covering up spaces, he's also, pretty much like a dog. He covers every single area of that grass. So it creates a good competition and creates a good environment for a new player coming in as well, because it wouldn't be a, scenario where Ugarte comes in and goes, I just have to absolutely start in this midfield and hit the ground running. So it creates a good cushion for Ugarte as well if Casemiro is back to his best.
Yeah, I'm very interested to see who's going to start that Liverpool game, because that will be the big one that everyone's judging, how you're performing. So, be interested to see if Casemiro, I think he probably will, but then the same thing with De Ligt and a few others in there. Obviously, we probably knew it was likely that Mount and Bruno was going to start, so we don't need to touch on them too much. Obviously, they're both going to be important in terms of how we press from the front. You saw them two very, very dogged in this system. So they're very important, like you just alluded to before, to get those kind of turnovers and win the ball high up the pitch. What I am surprised at is Ahmad starting, because we had news yesterday, didn't we, that his mother passed. I don't think it was his biological mother, but I think it was like the mother of his brother and sister, I believe. So I just presumed, I thought, no chance he's going to be starting. Like, you can't really be mentally ready to do that. But obviously, he's in the team. Surprised Garnacho isn't starting?
Not really. I wanted him to start, but not really. I think he's going to bank on Rashford at least for the first 5 to 6 games, even if he doesn't play as well. I think he's going to stick with it, because I think Ten Hag really wants him back to firing goals for him week in and week out, because still in that front line there is only one proven player right now who's actually got 30 goals in his bank in a season, and that's only Marcus Rashford. And we've all seen that how much Ten Hag relies on Rashford as well when it comes to creating those clinical chances. I would say finishing off those clinical chances and actually getting the goals. He's the one who who Ten Hag actually relies on the most. So I think he's going to give him the benefit of the doubt for the first 5 to 6 games at least. If it doesn't happen by the 6th match week, I think that's when you start seeing changes. Maybe Sancho getting some game time, maybe Garnacho getting some play time, maybe he shifts around with Antony and Ahmad as well. If you don't get those sort of goals, because when it comes to our attacking front, I would say there are still problems, but luckily it's not a problem when it comes to creating chances. It is more of a problem when it comes to actually having that finishing edge of converting those chances into goals. So I just hope for the best. In today's game, even if Rashford doesn't score, I just want a positive body language from his
Yeah,
game,
yeah,
because last game he looked really uncomfortable. So I just
yeah,
want him to be a bit more comfortable, a bit more positive, and maybe he lights up in that Liverpool game, because once again, in these sort of games, even when Rashford isn't in the best of his form, games against City, Arsenal, and Liverpool, he ends up, on the score sheet. So
exactly.
I just wish he has a good game today.
Yeah, I mean, obviously, Ahmad can be forgiven today if he looks a little bit off it, and like I said, I didn't even expect him to play. But it seems like Garnacho's being used more as an impact sub, which he
Yeah.
actually does look quite sharp, doesn't he, when he came on? You had that situation at the end of the Fulham game where Rashford bad pass and then Garnacho just completely fluffs his lines, so he should have had another
Yeah.
goal. Came on against City and scored as well. So maybe that's the dynamic that Ten Hag's looking at in a minute. Maybe he's looking at Ahmad as someone who potentially can retain the ball a lot more when we need it to sustain pressure. But in general, the wingers need more output for the season, don't they? Especially if you're going to play this system, and especially if you're going to play Zirkzee.
I think they have to step up, no doubt about it. Even Garnacho, I expect him to have a big season.
Yeah,
Ahmad as well. You've got to bank on Rashford, because even now the best chances of our game fall to our wingers. So if they are not
yeah,
converting for you, it creates a massive issue. And look, I expect Hoyland to have a better season this year as well, with the way we are actually creating chances. I expect Zirkzee to actually have a better season as well, because look, the way he drops deep, the way he is able to play, he even functions as a secondary 10
mhm,
whenever we are actually progressing the ball forward. So he creates a different sort of profile for you at striker. Hoyland creates a completely different profile for you at striker. The only thing is, I know what to expect from Zirkzee and Hoyland, even from last season. When it comes to our wingers, especially Rashford and Garnacho, I don't know what to expect when it comes to, the amount of goals they're going to score, the amount of assists they're going to get, because both of them are very, very, very direct wingers. They Garnacho sure is relentless, but even he is a very direct winger. So if they are not getting goals for you, they are going to have off games. With Ahmad, I'm a bit more optimistic, because he's not a goal scoring threat. He's more of a linking up and an assist creator and a chance creator for you. Rashford and Garnacho, I've not seen it in their game yet where they create chances for the striker or for Bruno or for Mount or whoever is playing up top for us.
yeah. Um, I, I think I expect that when I look at him talent wise, I think the volume in my head that they should be getting is double figures. Like Garnacho, you
Yeah.
look at his progression last season, he was close to that. I mean, he got double figures, I think, in terms of goal involvements, but you'd expect that now with the standard. Same with Hoyland. Hoyland's had a very tough season in his first year, but now you like the expectations are there. He scored 16 in all comps. Now it's got to be 20 plus in all comps, I would say. And now the
Yeah.
team seems a bit more settled. You just got to take your chances. If we would have took our chances against Fulham,
I think finishing off with 16 goals in all comps last season, considering how our considering the rough season that he had as well, because I remember 8 games in a row, he didn't even have a touch on the ball in the final third. No one
yeah,
was passing the ball even to him, and still ending up with 16 goals. It does speak volumes. So look, now you've got player like Ruud van Nistelrooy in as well, who is actually coaching the players around. So I do expect him to have a much brighter season. I expect Bruno actually helping him out a lot more as well when it comes to getting those sort of chances. So with Hoyland, I am optimistic, because even last year I've seen a player getting as many shots on target as he did and ending up with double figures. It is a very, very good situation
yeah,
to have. So just imagine when he actually starts getting like 4 to 5 chances game after game after game after game, his level is going to elevate as well, because other strikers in the league, Darwin Núñez and Haaland, they fluff most of the chances that they get.
yeah. And they have like
Hoyland,
4 or 5 shots a game minimum.
exactly. And Hoyland pretty much had at max 2 shots on target a game, and he's still able to convert those sort of chances. So I think the moment you get more service to the striker, whether it's Hoyland or even if it's Zirkzee, that's when you get the most out of their game.
Yeah. Sorry, just very quickly. Random guy has gifted a membership. That is to Jay McGrogan. So hopefully you appreciate that, and we'll have some exclusive content coming your way. Thank you very much as always, Random. Appreciate you, brother. McMillan as well. Hope you're very good. Hope you're well. Yeah. Again, send my thoughts out to you and hope and pray everything gets better for you. No Matt Weaver in Brighton squad. Strange. Anyone know why? I have no idea. No idea. I'm sure there'll be some news surrounding that. We'll get on to Brighton. shortly. Anyway, just Ten Hag just spoke to the media and he got asked about Jadon Sancho not being in the squad, of course. He says, he is here, but we had some issues. I had a choice to make. He has to compete for his position. We need in the squad every position double because it's going to be a long season. Thoughts on that, Shreyas?
Not it just feels like deja vu. The first time that this happened last year. I just expect that, not to see any Instagram story or a Twitter post after this game from Sancho. But look, there's going to be tons of games. We all know it. We all even know that Sancho isn't really going to move this year. I don't care who actually reports it or who we get linked to. I just don't see it happening. I think he's going to stay at United this season. So look, there's going to be games, and when he gets the opportunity, all he can do is actually make the most of it. Same goes for Anthony and the other players that are right now warming the benches, because one thing that I've seen at United is there is never a situation where you won't get minutes throughout the course of the season. You will get minutes at some point or another. You will get minutes. What matters is what do whether you're able to capitalize on it, or whether you're just not able to be present enough to actually take care of that chance. So if it works out, if he's able to step up, if he's able to take this on the chin, take it positively, work harder in training, get himself into the team.
Happen, is it?
Yeah, but that's the only way he can come in. Maguire's done it, McTominay has done it. So if he can actually replicate what both of those players have actually done, I don't see why he can't be a part of this team, because talent wise he does have it. When it comes, it is genuinely just a matter of being patient enough and just be present enough to actually take care of that opportunity. Because even last year, if we hadn't put that story out, Anthony was gone for 3 to 4 weeks. He didn't have a right winger. He could have taken that opportunity and gotten like 10 games in a row and actually start in those 10 games on that right hand side. He just genuinely needs to be patient with his chance.
Yeah, I'm praying Juventus pay that 40 million and they sort some kind of a deal out, because I just think it's better for both parties if he moves on.
I don't think that it's a matter. Even from Juve's side, it's not a matter of paying the 40 million. It's more a matter of his wages.
Yeah, his wages, but that's what I'm saying. So if there's a severance payment, or put 5 mil off the thing, whatever it is, because obviously Wan-Bissaka was asking for that, Maguire was asking for that last season, and Sancho was obviously going to ask for that as well. But if it just means moving forward, it's better for the team, I think you just need to pull that trigger and just do it and let him go Juventus. And then that's just something that won't be discussed in the media for the rest of the season, because them questions. You can have the best performance of your life against Liverpool, against City, and in the next day it's going to be, why is Jadon Sancho not in the squad? Because that's going to get the most engagement and people reacting to it, because you know what journalists are like. But anyway, we're going to stick with Italy, because obviously Napoli, very interested in Scott McTominay, put a bid in last night for him. But I think it was £21 million, €25 million, which is nowhere near United's asking price still. So it's like, well, we don't even know if that deal necessarily is going to get done. But if it does, this obviously will be his last game for the team. Could still have a say in it. Could still come off the bench and do something a bit mad. Probably would have done something in the last game if Zirkzee not, just pinched it off his toe or whatever. So yeah, just on McTominay, reflect on his career. How do you feel about him as a player?
Look, commitment-wise, passion-wise, and when it comes to doing the hard work as well, there's never been a question of Scott McTominay ever. He loves the club. He knows what the club is all about, and he knows how much work and what a Manchester United player should be. He's probably a rare find in that. When you look at those qualities, the only problem he's not good enough to be your starter week in and week out. He doesn't have the ability to be able to play the way Ten Hag actually wants us to play. Because look, he's nowhere near to the player Menu is, or what even Kobe Menu would become in the future. He is someone who is definitely going to play their absolute heart out on the pitch and give everything on the pitch. As a squad player, if you want to keep him as a squad player, I've always said, if you want to keep Scott McTominay as a player who comes off from the bench in the dying moments of the game, you want to score a goal or an equalizer, he is the guy. He has done it on a lot of occasions in his Manchester United career. But if you want him to be your starting choice, like if you want to go into a game and you expect Casemiro, McTominay, and Bruno to start, it's not going to work out. It didn't work out with Fred. It didn't work out with Matic. It didn't work out alongside Pogba either. It's not going to work out now. If you can move him on for like 30 million, 35 million, even 25 million, it's a good deal, because it does create funds to actually look into more areas where you actually want some reinforcements. And I would say that would be a left back position. if you can create those sort of funds and get just somebody in that left back area who's comfortable to play as a left back, it is a good choice to have, because in that midfield we still have options. Even if McTominay does go, you still got Mount at the club. You've got Collier coming through the ranks. You still got Eriksen at the club as well. People forget. So
Yeah.
there are options to choose from. It's not a situation where you don't have you've got a problem for depth in midfield. We do have depth. So if it is his last game, probably he might end up on the score sheet. You never really know with McTominay. He might get a scrappy goal at the end. But I think as a player, and as a servant for the club, I think he's done his part quite well. He's never kicked up a fuss on being dropped from the squad. He's never been, a trouble creator in the dressing room either. Whatever manager has come in has never had anything bad to say about McTominay, whether it's Jose Mourinho, whether it's Ragnick, whether it's Oli, even Ten Hag right now as well. He has never really had a problem with McTominay. And whichever manager has actually come out and spoken about McTominay has only had positive words. So as a player, I'm glad that he was a part of our history. But if a good deal does come in, uh, I think we should genuinely take it, because we still need areas actually to be reinforced in that back line, and probably in the attack as well if Sancho leaves.
It's replacing the 10 goals, isn't it? That's the big thing. Like, it's all good
Yeah.
saying, everyone's saying get rid of him and, take the 30 mil if you want. But are they then going to use that money for PSR? Or are they going to actually bring someone in, like, to replace
If
that?
it is a left back, I would
who
take
will that
it.
be?
Like, genuinely,
Yeah.
if it's going to fund a left back position, I'm going to take it, because we need someone in that left back area.
Yeah, but then it's like, well, if you lose a midfielder, I'm sure Ten Hag will be saying, I want a midfielder to replace him with. Now, I'm looking at the market, I'm like, I don't know who.
Fofana's gone to Milan.
Yeah, so who the fuck do you bring
Yeah.
in? Do you do a Rabiot or something like that? Would that surprise people? I'm not sure. I think that's
Amrabat is still around the corner.
yeah, maybe they'll do that. I don't know, but apparently Ineos don't rate Amrabat. So yeah, I'm not sure about that signing. I'm not entirely sure. Maybe we were sold a little bit of a dream, maybe with him
When it
scoring.
got reported that they're in for Fofana as well, and I was thinking Ugarte as well, Fofana as well in the same window, and then you've got Casemiro and Minu in the club as well. You still got Mount. What a window. But yeah, I think when it comes to replacing the 10 goals, maybe Ten Hag somehow fits Zirkzee into that midfield, because Zirkzee can play as a 10. Zirkzee can play as a winger as well. So, and I don't know where, but I think I heard it as well. And maybe Ten Hag spoke in some interview that he actually expects Hoyland and Zirkzee playing together in the game as well. So how is that going to work out? I don't know. We still have to see it on the pitch when Hoyland does come back. So yeah, it's a good situation to have as well, having those problems, because at least you've got players to fill in. Because last year Hoyland got injured, Martial was always injured. We really didn't have any choice but to chuck on a Rashford in that number 9 position for a dominant area of that last year. So I'm happy with the way this window has progressed up until now, but I do understand that, when it comes to funds, we still have a tight budget. We are somehow getting this Ugarte deal done. Somehow we're getting it done. Hopefully it happens by tomorrow or by the next week. But yeah, I think this is as much that the budget can actually extend. The only area probably, I think maybe we still get someone on loan. And I think it might be a left back, because there's still no update on if Malacia would even be back by the time this year ends. There's absolutely been nothing on Malacia being reported.
Absolutely crazy. Right, I'm going to go back to the third man on this watch along. Hopefully, stick with us for the game as well. It's so nice to see so many of you in the chat. Joshua Owen saying, I think Rashford and Ahmad against will do great against their two fullbacks, Veltman and Shelwood. Jamie McGregor saying, this feels really, really odd, but good morning, gents. I don't know why it feels odd. Please do expand on that for us. Dan Fenton saying, here we go again with the Sancho shit. Just take a loss and P45 him like we did with Ronaldo when he did the shit last season. Obviously, he's fed up. Nick, did you take the Fexafenadin today? I don't reckon you did. I didn't, because I've been mad busy this morning sorting out graphics for this and, I'm in a coffee and other things. So I've actually not had one, but I do need one because it's quite bad today. So I'll get on that. But thanks for that, Doctor Doctor Elite Baller. Sorry, I'm just see. Theory on why we didn't take the £20 million from Fulham. If we took the offer, PSG would know we had the money to pay the 60 million. I mean, it's not a bad theory. Yeah, I don't mind that theory. Sander Turd has gone to Fulham. Yep, seen that. Usually, good afternoon, good evening. Not right. Yeah, I'm with you. Early kickoffs are always a bit of a strange one, but at least if we do win, you've got the rest of the day there and the weekend, and because it's bank holiday weekend as well. To sit on a win and be happy. But if we lose, then it's quite literally the very opposite. You've got to sit all weekend on a poor result. And we'll get into score predictions and what we think is going to happen.
And then wait for the derby.
Well, yeah, exactly. Just on the team mentally, but where do you see us from last season? Because you look at the Crystal Palace game, which was only 5 months ago or something. I'm just off the top of my head, probably not even that long ago, 3-4 months ago. They looked absolutely broken, didn't they, mentally? Do you think there's still some fractures, some cracks in there from last season?
I don't know. And
it's
look,
hard to tell,
we've seen it. We've seen it in these players as well. Some days they can be this strong unit. They can be the strong 11 that
and beat City in a final.
Yeah, and there can be some days where we can come up against a team like an Ipswich and just absolutely crumble and just have no idea whatsoever what to do on the pitch. So it is genuinely very hard to actually assess this team. But I'm glad with the kind of figures we brought in, because we've got in some strong mentality and some strong physical figures in this team. Intellect, we might be getting in with Mazraoui as well, is a very vocal figure in that back line. You still got the likes of Casemiro, you've got Bruno, you've got Ugarte coming in, who's a very, very, very strong mental figure in that midfield line. I've seen it in Uruguay, I've seen it at Sporting as well. A lot of times he's an absolute demon in that midfield. So there are good figures in this team, but you just really can't trust this team.
No.
Anything can happen with this team. We might be going to a derby next, in our next game. We might end up winning, 2-1 or 3-1. And the next game, if you're coming up against the likes of a Bournemouth, like last year against Bournemouth at Old Trafford, we ended up losing 3-0. We've been absolutely battered by Crystal Palace 4-0. And then we go into games like against Newcastle, we end up beating them 3-2. We had that Liverpool game in the FA Cup where we won 4-3. Then we go to in the semi-finals against Coventry 3-3. Almost ended up losing that game in extra time as well. So you genuinely don't know what's going to happen with this team.
We are quite literally the analogy of Forrest Gump. Like, you never know what you're going to get. Genuinely, United have been like that for so long though. Even under Ole, it was like that. Under Ole, we had that record where it was like we had a terrible run of games before. I think it was Spurs, before we played Spurs and City.
Spurs.
Yeah.
Then suddenly things just kicked up.
And then everyone's like, what on earth is going on here? What the fuck? So you honestly, like today, I think it's going to be a very, very difficult game. I'm looking at the weather there. I'm looking at how quick the pitch is going to be, fast-paced football, transitions. That's why I think there's going to be goals from both teams. I think it's going to be an energetic, transitional, tiring game. And it's, almost survival of the fittest in that sense. What would you honestly be satisfied with tonight? Not in terms of scoreline, but like, what do you want to see performance-wise?
Performance, I just want more compactness when we are being hit on the counter attack or just in the back line. I just want a little more stability in, and I want some clinical edge in our wingers today with the chances we get. I don't want us to be scrambling chances like we did against Fulham. I think if we get the chances, if we are able to dispose of them well, can completely change the outlook of a game. So if it does happen, and I know it will happen in this game as well, because in comparison to Fulham, Brighton are still a team that are trying to adopt to a new analogy, and they are right now making a lot of mistakes from the back. So if Mount wins the ball off the keeper or from a defender, or if it's Bruno who wins the ball off, I want those chances to be converted.
What on United's style going forward, do you think that's sustainable to win Premier Leagues and Champions League? Because if you look at Arsenal with Arteta, I know they've not won anything yet, technically, apart from like an FA Cup in his first year or whatever. But the way they're progressing, very possession-based, almost tiki-taka, very Pep-like kind of football. Obviously, Pep Guardiola the same. Most teams in Europe have that dominant possession-based style. Do you think we can win big trophies? Obviously, he's proved it with FA Cups, but I'm talking Premier Leagues, Champions Leagues with this style.
Premier League might be a bit difficult, but Champions League could still be attainable, because look, when it comes to knockout tournaments, you just have to turn up on that day.
Yeah,
we've seen, quality-wise, teams might not even match their opposition teams, and they still come out on top in the Champions League. And it's been happening every single year. We've had dream runs, we've had magical runs from very, very different teams in the Champions League, which have given some head scratches to bigger teams like Madrid, like City, the likes of Bayern Munich. So it happens all the time. And I've always said this that, in knockout tournaments, you genuinely, don't know which direction a game can go unless you're coming up against a Real Madrid. So I think knockout tournaments, it can work. When it comes to maintaining that consistency throughout a 38 game season in the Premier League, I think that is going to be much tougher, because you really have no idea whether this style of play, it is exciting to see. It is good to see that sort of energy, but you do need some sort of, I would say, just tone it down a bit, especially when you're in the lead. Because
Yeah.
even last year, there were so many games where we were ahead by 2 or 3 goals at times. Like we were 2-0 up or 3-0 up by the end of the first half. And by the time the game ended, we absolutely, just give away our lead, and the complexion of the game absolutely changes. So when it comes to the Premier League, I think it is still to be seen. Maybe with different figures like Ugarte coming in, it helps out, because you've got players who can actually run for the entire 90 minutes, and you've got quality on the bench as well. So it can compensate for it, but there is still things to be seen. Whether, and I think Ten Hag's first not first, but the biggest challenge that he has got is consistently finishing in the top four. We've not done it for quite some time. So if he ends up at fourth this year, and once again ends up on fourth next year as well, I would still take it as a win, because we haven't seen that sort of balance at United. It's always been Champions League, Europa League, Champions League, Europa League. It's been up and down, up and down, up and down. So to have that path for us to make our way back to the top, to the top two, or the top, or the number one position, you first need to balance yourself out and be a consistent figure in that top four. Once you're consistent enough in that top four, that's when you go out and get those luxury players in who can help you, elevate yourself from fourth to third to second to first.
Yeah. I also think there's a big risk of burnout as well in the way you play, because it's so aggressive, so high press. You're putting in so much energy per game. That's why I'm saying it's hard to kind of sustain. So
Even
I
Liverpool
like,
struggled with it as well.
yeah, exactly. Saw them
One
get burnt
season
out.
they go absolute
Yeah,
crazy, and other season you can see the effects on their players, because they can't even make top four. They can't
yeah,
go deep into any other competition. So
that's what I mean.
we just have to see the effects of this sort of play on the players as well, whether they can keep it up season after season after season.
Exactly. Yeah, I'm going to get into some stats in a moment, but let's go to the comments. McTominay only good when there's chaos, and when Scott is on the field, there's chaos. We want to be a settled side, and Scott doesn't fit into a settled team. I agree. Random guy saying, if we win with a 2-goal difference, I will gift 5 memberships. There you go. So keep an eye on that. I'll put the scoreboard on when the game starts. Jay McGrogan, early kickoff for those pedantic turds. I know we kick off at 12:30. I get you. I'm with you, Jay. Don't worry about that. Hi, Nick, Shreyas, and to all in chat. Hope everyone is good. Listening whilst I'm at work. It's from My Damn United. Won't be able to chat as driving, but with you all in spirit. Well, thank you very much for tuning in as always. You're a legend, man. More chances of Maguire header than Casemiro. Nah, wait, I put a couple of quid on Casemiro score header. 22-1. So 40-odd quid back. Jay saying, I'm kind of inclined to agree, Dan, to a certain extent. We're not going to completely drop the chaos. We'll have games this year like that, even if it's only half as many of that, but that's progress.
Yeah.
Elite Baller saying, Casemiro scored more goals in 2 years than Maguire in all his Man United career. Juddy Sports, which looks like a new name. If you are new, please do subscribe. We're on 6,606 subs. It's just gone up. Someone else. So yeah, we're on the road to 10k and should get there shortly. Juddy Sports saying, hi Nick, wrong decision not starting De Ligt and Zirkzee. If De Ligt started, we could play a high line, and Zirkzee starting would have allowed Bruno to play just in behind the 9, which is his biggest strength. Just to combat that and come back on it, I think Mount in the last game was very important in terms of breaking up play, turnovers. And we had the most turnovers in the league, I think, over the weekend. We just didn't convert the chances. Yeah. So that, I don't mind him playing there. And then on Maguire was playing in the high line, and he was pretty comfortable at the time. Now, obviously, you're going to have a bit more pace in behind you today with Brighton. And, it's raining, the surface is much quicker. So, come back to it at the end of the game and we can discuss it. But I don't blame him for starting Maguire. I really, really don't.
Yeah.
Right, let's have a look. But I understand why people, I get it. It could very quickly turn on its head. It could get done by Danny Welbeck, and everyone saying, I told you we shouldn't have started. So, yeah. Richard's asking, is this live? I think Richard might have just woke up. It is live. We've been live for 40 minutes. So, hopefully that helps you. He's never been starting quality for me, but I stand by my point, bro. Has his uses and will still have uses this season. I think that's an allusion to Maguire. Lumen, stop talking rubbish. It's live. That's why Nick is reading our comments. Why are you saying it's not live? How can we not possibly be live? It literally says live in the top corner. I don't know with some people. Anyway, right, facts and stats. Let's get into it. Manchester United have lost 43% of their Premier League meetings with Brighton, 6 out of 14, their highest loss rate against a single opponent. Brighton and Hove Albion have lost 4 of their past 5 top-flight home games, 1 more than they had in their previous 25 fixtures at the Amex Stadium, so kind of balances it out there. Manchester United can win their opening 2 league matches of the season for the first time since 2017 to 18, when they started with 3 fixtures. How crazy is that? 2017 to 18. Is that almost 8 years ago? Madness. So there's a record for you. What?
I was still a kid then.
Oh, yeah, exactly. I know. 9 years old, Shreyas. United have lost as many top-flight away games as they have won under Erik ten Hag. Won 16, drew 6, lost 16. And then the last one, Man United are 2 short of 200 goals scored in all competitions under Erik ten Hag. So, we moved the discussion on to Brighton. Let me take this graphic off the screen. Because we're going to talk about them. I've actually not had a look at their team yet, so I'm presuming it's going to be like Mitoma, Welbeck, Pedro, Minter. But like I said, I've not seen it, so I'm going to pull Brighton's team up and let's see who.
There is one more stat that I actually read.
Go for it.
Under Erik ten Hag, we scored 1 bicycle kick every single season.
Oh, so obviously Garnacho last season.
Yeah.
It was the one before that.
Casemiro
scored a bicycle kick. Was it more
against
like a bicycle with stabilizers on rather than was it
Yeah.
like one of those side ones that they count as a bicycle kick? Against Fulham, did you say?
Bournemouth.
Oh, I do remember that. Yes, I do remember that. Away, wasn't it? And we was in a green kit,
away.
was we?
Yeah.
I think.
Yeah.
I remember.
Who scored the one this year?
So there's Shreyas' bet for today. Guaranteed. Use promo code Shreyas for 10% off. Now, bicycle kick today. You've heard it here first. Right. So by Maguire, Jesus Christ, the odds on that 1,000 to 1. I don't think he can get into that position, Maguire. A bicycle kick. It'd be more like a fucking, I don't know. Right, starting lineup. They've got Steele in net. They've got Dunk, Milner, João Pedro, Billy Gilmore, Minter, Welbeck, Mitoma, Van Heck, Veltman, and Hinchelwood. They've got some strange names in that team. Van Heck, Hinchelwood, Veltman, Minter. Some crazy names in there. Minter. That's how we pronounce it. Sorry, I've been pronouncing it wrong all this time. Obviously, we've already touched on the new coach, Hazella, and what he could potentially bring. The ones to watch in this, Minter, Mitoma, and they're the key battles at wing-back. Very fluid front four, shift the ball very well, press well, can hit you in transitions, beat Everton 3-0 in the last game, and the top of the league, so they'll have plenty of confidence. And I think... Do you think they'll...
starting too?
Who?
João Pedro starting too?
João Pedro starting. Yeah, correct. So, yeah, fluid front four. Going to be tricky. Yeah, I forgot what I was going to ask now. Yeah, what should, just on Brighton, do you think they'll be confident going into this game with the previous record? Do you think that's what the coach will kind of be drilling in their heads? Like, you know, look at the last 4 times we've played United, or do you think they'll just be, nope, just focus on this one game?
I think that coach will genuinely be looking at this game with a lot more intent, because this is going to be his first biggest test as a Brighton coach coming up against a top 6 team in Manchester United. So he would want to make a good impression against United, especially coming up against us at home. So I expect Brighton to play positive. I expect them to play on the front foot. And I think that's the biggest mistake that they could make, because with the wingers that we've got at our disposal right now, if any team is trying to press us up high against the pitch and they leave spaces in behind, Rashford is going to have them on toast. Garnacho is going to have them on toast. So it might be a scenario where they do play good football, but we end up with the better chances.
Yeah. It's going to be goals, isn't it? It's going to be goals in this game.
Yeah. I think it's going to be an end-to-end game. I think both the teams will have chances, but I still think that we'll be able to come out on top. I thought that Billy Gilmore is on his way to Napoli.
So did I.
Yeah.
No idea. Who knows these days what the fuck's happening? I don't know. But yeah, what should their aspirations be, do you think, for Brighton? Because obviously they lost Pascal Grobe. I think they've lost a couple of others as well. And then they lost Zirkzee, the main man, the manager there. Yeah. What should their aspirations be? Because they've still spent quite well in the market as well. Yeah, like, spent quite a bit of money.
They've got some very exciting young talents in their team as well. And Brighton have always been a team where, you know, whenever you look at them, you you do spot out 3 to 4 players who are ready to make that next jump into a bigger team.
Yeah.
So they do still have that sort of quality. Last season was genuinely a bit hard on them. They did struggle with injuries. Apart from that, they did have some other issues as well. When it came to balancing the Europa League as well as the Premier League. So and it was their first outing in the Europa League, so it was bound to happen. I think this season, if I'm a Brighton fan, I would go and say that try and finish in the top 8, because you've got a new manager coming in, you've got a new setup. It's going to take some time for that to stabilize, and then probably if you end up in the in those top 8 areas, then you reinvest in the upcoming window, you get some more faces in, might help you in elevating to that top 6 position, because we've seen Brighton also have that quality of actually ending up in 6th or 7th positions in the Premier League. They have the players and capability for it too. But I think for a Brighton fan, it can go for Brighton. It can go either way. They might end up in an 11th or 12th spot as well. They might end up in an 8th or 9th spot as well. I think it'll only be able to stabilize after a few games, because I don't know what their upcoming fixture list is, who they've got next or upcoming in the next few games. But I think if they get some consistency in, if if they're able to put together some draws and wins, maybe we've seen some teams who start the season quite bright, and because of that cushion that they create with points that they accumulate in the first stages of the season, they might end up in the in places that do guarantee them European competition.
Yeah, I'm just looking at the next couple of fixtures. It's
Yeah.
quite tough, to be fair. They've got us today, then they've got Arsenal away at the Emirates, which is a sticky one. But then after
Yeah.
that, Ipswich at home, Forest at home, Chelsea away.
Yeah.
Yeah, so
Chelsea
not
has they've got fixtures. Easier
Chelsea away is
teams.
probably the easiest one out of them.
Yeah.
But yeah, they've not got a bad run of games. But yeah,
No, absolutely
obviously they're looking for a win today. Why do you think we have such a tough away record? I was scrambling my brain about it before. I was like, why do we struggle against Brighton?
I don't
It's
know.
just the way they move the ball, like the way I don't know.
And and it's been that way since COVID. Since that COVID season as well, we've always
Yeah.
struggled to actually get points against Brighton, and it's just they're those sort of teams that that bogey team that every single Premier League team has. Like with City, it's Tottenham, that somehow Tottenham are just able to disrupt their season one way or another. With Arsenal, they do end up struggling to teams like Wolves or a Crystal Palace at times as well. We'd end up struggling against teams like Palace and Brighton. West Ham give head scratches to a few teams. So it happens with every team, but I just really don't know why it happens. Like, even in games where we played a bit better, we still somehow struggle against Brighton. Maybe that changes this year, because we've always been a team that has struggled to get points against the top 8 teams when we're playing them away. It's recently only changed that we managed to actually back points away from home against these top 6 or top 8 teams. So maybe we can actually get something in that department this year, accumulate some points. But Brighton have always been a tough team to come up against, and I think one of the reasons is they've always got those 1 or 2 mystery players in their team. Last year it was Joao Pedro, who just come in and had a brilliant season for them.
Yeah.
Maybe this year it's Minte. Maybe it's this year it's someone else. But
Even you're saying it now in a Mancunian accent.
yeah, but they're a good team, and if the manager is able to get it right, they might be a team that can take that spot off West Ham or some other team and end up in that 8th or 9th position.
Yeah, I'm interested to see. I'm very excited for this game now. We're getting closer and closer to kickoff. So please do smash a like on the video and get your opinions in. Get your score predictions in, actually, because we're going to dive into them in a moment. Richard saying, I'm always confused. Last week, I asked to ask my wife the surname. Getting old. Oh, wow. Josh saying, do you think Garnacho would have been a better option than Ahmad against Brighton with our pace in behind? I think he just really likes him as an impact sub at the minute, doesn't he?
Yeah, and look, against tired legs, if you got Garnacho coming on, he's going to cause a lot of problems with his pace and with his runs in behind. I still think that it's a good competition to have. I think it's still a good scenario to have, because I would want Garnacho to actually be an impact sub for a while. I don't want him to be starting every single game, because I don't think he deserved the amount of games that he played last year. He was absolutely he was broken down by the end of that season.
Yeah.
So he needs rest, and if Rashford can step up and create that sort of cushion for him as well, it's a good scenario to have, because him as well as Meno, I think there needs to be some balance with the amount of minutes that they're being given. And right now they're getting a lot of minutes, and I don't want them to be absolutely burnt out. by the middle stages of the season itself. So it's good. You've got Mahmoud, you've got Rashford in, Chuck Anthony or Sancho in the cup games or here and there to get minutes, and just create some rest, some space for these youngsters to rest as well.
Yeah, I completely agree with that. Jay saying, I do think it's a case of establish some form. It'll settle the 11 with a thought of the back of Eric Ten Hag mind. New guys settling in. So I struggled to read that. Nick Shreyas, going to get ready to watch the game. I'll catch you at half time and at full time. Thanks everyone in the chat with your nice messages.
Yeah.
Catch you after. Let's win. United 3-1 win. Thank you very much, Dan, for tuning in. Appreciate you, brother. Elite Baller Lumen, he's definitely stubborn. I agree with you. I just hope it doesn't backfire on him. I'm always reading. I don't know who they're chatting about half the time. I have to kind of guess. So McMillan 2-0 United. McGrogan saying 3-1 United. Something tells me they're going to be goals. Lumen, why are we waiting for the legs to get tired, then bring on faster players? Let's do what Klopp did years ago, killing the game in the first 20 minutes. I think this game, it'd be nice to think try and kill the game. I think Brighton are going to score a couple, so you're going to need your subs. Just in my opinion.
Yeah.
Joshua Owen 2-1 United. Yeah, people seem positive at least. That's a nice thing. I think Danny Welbeck to get a goal or an assist is inevitable in this. I can really, really see that. I don't know what you think.
I see it happening. Every single time we come up against Brighton, I think Welbeck is going to score. Every time we come up against Fulham, I expect Andreas Pereira to get a goal or an assist.
Yeah.
It's just the way the script is written.
Yeah, it is. Right, I'm going to dive into what the manager's been said. Some stuff around about Ahmad as well. Obviously, the Sancho stuff I've already kind of touched on. So, yeah, let's see what these Ahmad quotes are saying. Ahmad asked to play today despite the recent death of his mother. That's from Luckhurst. That's a bit of a weird thing to put out there. It's like he's saying he's been forced to play or something. Like, he's not. He's asked to play. That's better, yeah. Not Thinger. So, yeah, obviously, if he scores today, I've got my Ahmad shirt on for you, brother. And I will celebrate. I mean, I'm not going to take it off and scar people, but I'll certainly celebrate, and I'll yeah. Fingers up to Ahmad. I hope he does well. Sorry, that's Sancho quotes. I'm just trying to find his pre-match quotes from Eric Ten Hag. Bear with me. Oh, the bench. Sorry, I'm not even discussed the sub-bench. Just very quickly. Bayindir, De Ligt, Evans, Collier, Ericsson, McTominay, Anthony, Garnacho, Zirkzee. Not a bad bench, is it?
No, not a bad bench. And, the most exciting prospect of all those options is definitely, Johnny Evans. Absolutely.
Yeah. I mean, Johnny Evans last season was just it was crazy, wasn't it? Unbelievable how many games he played. I think he played 30 in all comps, and he got told at the start of the season, you expected to play 5. Like, wow. Expected to play 5, and he played that many. He's
30 games across all competitions, and he got an assist.
Mad. And one of the best assists of the season, if not the best assist of the season, I would argue. On his left foot to Bruno against Burnley. That was an absolute peach of a fucking assist.
In his last 3 Premier League seasons, Johnny Evans played the most for us. 30 games a season.
Yeah.
He didn't even play as many 30 games for Leicester in the past 2 or 3 seasons. He played 30 for United at the age of 36.
Well, do you know what? Fair play to him, I say. Fair play, because at that age, when you didn't have a club, he was only training with United to come in and do what he did and put his body on the line. Because a lot of the time as well, he was playing when he weren't even fully fit. He still had some niggles. He was struggling. And he's playing alongside Casemiro at centre-back. Like, that, when you look at it and people are saying, why are you getting those kind of results? Casemiro and Johnny Evans at centre-back.
And Lindelof is left-back.
Yeah. And Lindelof at left back, and you saying, why are we getting so many results? Like, come on, do the math. You know what I mean? Elite Baller, Joshua Owen saying 2-2. I see a lot of goals in this game. That could be my prediction. Elite, so like Ferguson got wins at the end. We won the hard way under him. The last thing we want is our younger stars like Garno, Cobby picking up reoccurring injuries, playing too much when they're the future of United. Big season for Manu as well, innit? Obviously, first full season. Got injured last season, didn't start until November.
In that first, he was so good against Fulham as well.
Oh, so
genuinely good. So
it went under the radar, his performance a bit, didn't it? I thought. Not a lot of people talking about him after the game, but I thought he was good.
It's hard to take the ball off him. It's genuinely very hard for anyone to actually take the ball off him when he gets going.
Jay's saying people make jokes about Evans, but at times he was the only paddle we had when we was up Shit's Creek. Exactly. I think he'll be remembered as that kind of cult figure. Coming back in when he did, because I remember people slagging it off at the time, and I understand why they'd be like, why the fuck are we bringing in Johnny Evans? But we was desperate, He was there training, and it was like just come in, and people didn't. The expectations were at the floor, and he come in and he absolutely raised expectations. He was one of the better signings last season. I think the majority of us probably agreed on
One
that.
of our
So
better players, if you have to evaluate our season, he's
yeah,
probably top 5 best players of us
yeah.
for us last year.
Exactly. So yeah, pick up Johnny Evans. You would hope to think he's not going to be, playing as many games. I certainly hope he's not going to be playing as many games
It's
this
going to be
season.
very hard to replace Evans on that bench as well when he goes.
Yeah. I don't know how we're going to fill that Johnny Evans hole. It's maybe we'll have to put it as a priority next season. Who knows? Right, how long we got till kickoff? I might have to go for a
5 minutes.
I was going to say a pre-season P then.
Yeah.
But I am going to go for a week. Just interact with the comment trails or whatever. I'll be 2 seconds. 2 seconds.
Yeah. Yeah, next going on preseason. So I'll look at the chat till that time. J McGraw in the chat saying people make jokes about Evans, but Nick has already read that one. Johnny Evans is a fan favorite. What are the odds of Maguire picking up an early yellow? The odds are genuinely going to be very high because once again, when you look at the wingers that Brighton have, when you look at players that João Pedro actually circulates as a striker and even as a 10 within the course of a game. And I think Brighton will look to actually make most of that transition that they've got going up top with Welbeck and João Pedro. And Maguire does struggle against strikers who've got that extra pace in behind. He does when you've got players actually pushing forward, and if United actually lose out on the ball in the final third and we're being hit on the counter, Maguire might be forced to make a rash tackle, because I've seen João Pedro play last year. He's probably one of Brighton's better attackers. Mitoma as well has started the season very, very brightly. So Maguire might have a tough outing today, but probably, with having Lisandro by his side, having players like Dallo as well, maybe they can compensate for it. And if Casemiro is able to keep up on that form that he had in that last game as well, it might create a better environment for Maguire to play in, because I do still expect us to play a high line. I don't expect Ten Hag to shift the system. I think he's going to keep up on that high pressing, high line, that high intensity football. So like me and Nick discussed earlier on the show as well, it's the same question mark for Maguire just as much as Casemiro. Can they keep this up week in and week out in this sort of system against teams that are I would say better than Fulham? Because I think Brighton have got much scarier attackers in comparison to your Fulham. So I think it will be a bit tough, but I still think that United will manage to get on top, and winning these 2 games creates a big momentum for us going into the Liverpool derby. Shreyas, do you have a channel? No, I don't have a channel. This is the only channel. Jay McGrogan, Ahmad will get a goal today. I really hope he gets a goal today. I think he had a rough time coming up against Anthony Robinson, who I hope United can actually get in. But Anthony Robinson is a very competent fullback. He's a very well-rounded fullback on top of that as well. So maybe coming up against a different profile of a fullback, maybe it's a Weltman or whoever is playing in that right back position for Brighton, Ahmad can have a better game. We're going. Joshua Evan in the chat saying we're going to have to bring Phil Jones to replace Johnny Evans' role on the bench.
What's happening? So Johnny Evans still cooking in the chat. So
Joshua Owen is saying we're going to have to bring Phil Jones to replace Johnny Evans' role on the bench.
He announced his retirement the other day. I was like,
yeah,
you're already retired, mate.
Now he's coaching the under 18s.
Yeah. Look, when you look at them kind of injuries, it's hard because obviously it's not the player's fault and they want to play.
Yeah.
But I mean, announced his retirement. Everyone already thought he was gone, as mate. To be fair, I remember that one game
against Wolves.
Yeah, against Wolves, where he's crying at the end actually, and he was actually pretty good. And I was like, you know what?
That game.
He deserved that.
Yeah,
absolutely. Yeah. Right, what time are we on, Shreyas? We're on 29 minutes past.
1 minute till kickoff.
1 minute till kickoff. Right, score predictions. What are you saying?
2-1.
2-1 United.
Yeah.
I'm going 2-2. I think I'm going to stick with my 2-2. I just don't. I do think the dangerous Brighton's front four. I think Mitoma could get a goal or an assist today, and I think Danny Welbeck could as well.
I think Pedro and Welbeck can cause Maguire issues.
Exactly.
Because Welbeck drops into the 10,
yeah.
Pedro goes onto that number 9, or Pedro drops deep as a 10, and Welbeck goes into that number 9. So it might be a bit tough to come up against that sort of transition.
Exactly. But nonetheless, very, 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 very excited. Can't wait. Right, let me flip. I'm just going to put the game on my screen. Over there. Oh, no. I'll put it big screen there. I just want to make sure everything's... First time, actually. Because usually what I did in the old setup when I was doing watch-alongs, I'd have the PC on, or the laptop, the Mac, and then I'd have the like a TV separately, so I watch it on that. But obviously, because I've got a state-of-the-art PC now, I can just watch it all in one. I can live stream, YouTube, OBS, and watch the game on here as well. So, yeah, excited for this. Should be kicking off very, very shortly.
The start, they would know how many tech issues Nick used to have back in the day.
Oh my god, yeah. But the thing is with Macs, and some people will know this in the chat, streaming they're not great for at all. They're not. They're terrible. They're so laggy, and I really struggled with it back in the day. But this PC now just can handle anything I throw at it.
It used to be such a hassle when you had to switch from Discord to your notes.
Oh my god, yeah. Yeah, now it's just everything's seamless. Even with notes now, when you first start off, it's a little bit like behind the scenes with Thingy. But even with notes now, it's like you can just flow because you're so experienced in watching games and with all the news around United and typically what's going to happen. Do you know what I'm saying? It's fluid. Tim99 has been a member for a year today. So for 12 months, buzzing, absolutely. Buzzing for you. Thank you very much, Tim, for being such a loyal member. Appreciate you, brother.
Yeah. Game's kicked off.
Yeah. Mine's well behind. Right, let's kicked off. It was because it weren't live. It was doing like a Danny Welbeck promo thing. So I was like, okay. Right, the game has kicked off. So yeah, very fast start, I must say. What second you in, Shreyas?
I'm on 21, 22.
Yes. So I'm a little bit ahead. I can pause if you want.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you're on now, wait?
I'm on 28, 29,
right, so I'll pause
30,
it. Yeah.
31. Referee Craig Pawson, 35, 36, 37, 38.
Yeah, so Onana got the ball?
Yeah.
Yeah, right, cool. Let's go. Let's see how we play out of possession. Yeah. I'm thinking if I put the sound on now, is that going to come through?
It will.
Yeah. I love it with Sal. I love like the atmosphere and the commentary, but it's all right. We make our own commentary. That's what watch-alongs are for, right?
Yeah.
So let's it's been a while, man. It feels weird. It feels because I can't remember the last watch-along I did. To be fair.
The last watch-along, we didn't do anyone. I don't think we did anyone at the back end of last season. The last one I remember doing was the Spurs one.
Oh, Mashari giving it away there.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, wins it back.
Keep it ticking. Look a bit more comfortable now in the build-up, innit?
Yeah.
They're not as panicky. Which is what happens when you don't have Johnny Evans at the back or fucking, Lindelof or whatever it is. I do think they'll be looking at that surface though and they'll be like, yeah, those low-driven balls because Mazraoui's good at him, Onana's good at him, Bruno's good at him.
Dalot's good on him as well, surprisingly.
What the fuck was that? I don't know what Mazraoui's doing there. Go on, Mount. Go on, son. See what I mean
nice.
Yeah, see what I mean by turnovers?
Yeah.
He's dogged, man. He'll press the life out of him. I think Brighton looks a bit more panicky than us.
Yep. I think
Good start.
This is genuinely where Mount's game shines for us. It might not reflect as much in, goals and assists, but when it comes to winning the ball back from your opponents and off the ball movement, he's probably one of the best you've got in that front line.
Yeah, the only thing is like when Rasmus comes back, where do you play him? Do you know
How
what
are you going to fit them in?
Yeah, go on, Cobby. Oh, advantage.
It was basically wrestling season for a bit there.
Yeah. You've actually got, if you look, I think Mount's... Oh, no, Bruno's just joining him there now.
Yeah.
Just going ahead a little bit. Oh, could be in behind there. Minty. Minty's first one at Dalot. That's what I was discussing before. Outside, low-driven crosses, that's what he'll do all game. So, because it's Dalot's weaker side, I think he needs to keep an eye on that. It might be... Is he offside slightly? I don't know. What
do you think about Onana's season now? Like this year, in comparison to last year?
I don't know. He looks pretty settled now, doesn't it? Oh.
Yeah.
Martinez, Jesus. Yeah, I think it looks pretty settled at the minute. I still think he's got a bit of a weird save in him. like the unorthodox style.
It's a bit, yeah.
But in comparison to last season, it's apples and oranges, isn't it?
Yeah.
Go on, Mazraoui. Give it Ahmad. Give it Ahmad. I think I might cry if Ahmad scores. Bruno in. Straight to the keeper.
Rashford actually picked a good spot there to make that run.
Yeah, I want to see a goal from Rashford today. You know, he needs to work on the output because when he doesn't score, he doesn't do anything in the game. Does you know what I mean?
He's useless if he doesn't score.
Containing him quite well. A 5-man press there, man to man.
Yeah,
my nose. Well done, well done. Oh Jesus, Bruno took a hit there. Nice Casemiro. That's what you was alluding to before.
Ooh,
that was first time going Rashford. Yeah, that's what he's really good at. Those vertical first time passes.
Yeah. He's very accurate and he knows just where to put the ball. Brighton actually look a bit shaky.
Yeah.
Martinez
just got away from him.
Overpitched.
Not bad start though. First 5 minutes, I'll take that.
No.
I'll take that.
Yeah.
What are we thinking in the chat? Anyone who's still with us? Come on, Red, says Elite Baller. People going on about a VPN. So yeah, we know what's going on there, don't we?
Good VPN.
Yeah. Good tracking back from Rashford. Oh, lovely. Ahmad, work rate. What? What's up with that? What's he moaning at?
Craig Pawson, the name of the referee.
Craig, is that who it is? Yeah, Craig Pawson. I don't know why they brought that back. A weird one, that. Come on. Yeah, they're struggling, man, a little bit.
Yeah. We're not giving them any space to actually, back out.
Oh!
Corner. Almost made a mistake there again.
Corner? Or is he going to give a foul? Corner. Lewis Dunk shitting his kicks. Yeah. Didn't know where to go there. We'll take that. Casemiro header. I've got a couple quid on Casemiro score a header. It's 22-1. I'm gonna put
Bruno's so good when it comes to pressing together. Like so good.
Yeah. They work well. Maguire up there.
Oh.
Come on, get your heads on this. We don't score enough goals from corners. That needs to start contributing to our games.
Didn't we have a drought of like 119 corners on not scoring?
Yeah. That was under Ollie, I think.
Yeah.
And then Varane scored one, maybe, I think.
Varane scored. Yeah, Varane scored.
I think everyone started pretty strong, individually, collectively.
Yeah.
But we're so wasteful on corners. I don't know if it's just because purely we need more height or if it's the delivery.
Yeah. At least, have we got a different set piece coach now?
Yeah, we got a new one, haven't we? We got rid of, I think, Eric Ramsey, who was initially in charge.
Yeah.
He's gone off to America to manage Portland Timbers or something.
Yeah.
And we brought in, I can't remember the guy's name. I wish I could. I remember actually covering the news story at the time. But yeah, he's got a decent reputation, so we'll see how that proceeds him. But at the minute, yeah. When was the last time we scored off a set piece? There's a question for you.
I think it was it against Forest in the FA Cup where Casemiro scored?
That was a long time ago. Surely there was one before that. Does Hoyland's count? Because Hoyland scored his first goal technically off a set piece, wasn't it?
It was after that we came up against Forest in the FA Cup. Yeah, where Casemiro scored and we won 1-0 in that game.
Must be that then. Yeah, we don't score off from a lot, do we? When you look at in comparison to Arsenal, last season, like I think they scored like 14 goals off set pieces, like the highest in the league.
Maybe it was Hoyland's, his goal against Luton Town, where he just chested it after Garnacho fluffed it in the air.
Was that a set piece? Oh, it was a free kick.
I think it was a corner.
Oh, corner.
Yeah.
Oh, Oh, look at that press there. Go on, Mount. Yeah, they're struggling to deal with it.
Yeah.
Mount saying, come on, push up, push up. Yeah, what they have for Savior.
Forgot Mount. I forgot Mount wore the number 7.
Yeah. Crazy, innit? It's crazy. I didn't agree with it, to be honest. I think Garnacho should have it.
Yeah.
You think about the traditional number 7s that United have had: George Best, Cristiano Ronaldo, Cantona.
Yeah.
I think Garnacho suits that kind of. He's not arrogant, but he's he's got a big kind of personality.
He's on the trajectory. He's on the trajectory.
Yeah, that's who I would have given it to. I think it suits him.
Gave it to McTominay.
But, yeah, they put a lot. They put a lot of faith in Mount. Like 250 grand a week, 55 million pound fee. I think it'll be a good season for him this year. I don't think he'll be one of the best players on the pitch, but I think he'll be an integral.
I think he'll be very key to the way we play.
Jesus, what on earth is that? A little bit of miscommunication there between Onana
and Maguire.
Oh, like he left that then. And I was like, are you sure that's going wide? He seemed very confident in it.
Oh, he's always confident. One thing with Onana is no matter what happens, he's always confident, no matter what.
He's the most confident man on the pitch by far.
Yeah.
Sometimes overconfident, that's the issue in it, I suppose. But yeah. Let's I wanna see some. Oh, that's a foul. Thank you. Who snapped in there? Dunk. Oh, is it Milner?
It's Milner.
Maddie's older than the manager, innit?
Yeah.
Crazy. Wow. Most Premier League appearances, 636. He's 17 behind Gareth Barry. So by the end of the season, he'll be the player with the most appearances in the Prem.
Yeah.
And he's played for he's played for Liverpool, City, Villa, I think.
Brighton now.
Brighton. He played for so many teams.
Yeah.
Oh, go on, Dallo. Come on. He's putting early ball in. Ahmad! Oh! Almost. That would have been his moment.
Who said Dallo can't put a cross in with his left?
Yeah, that was all right, wasn't it? To be fair, when he first put it in, I was like, why are you putting that in first time? But he saw the opportunity. That's a good cross with the left foot.
Yeah. It was a pinpoint cross.
Oh, that's
Ahmad was just not able to control the elevation on it.
Yeah, it's just a bit like, when you're running, that's such a hard technique to execute.
Yeah.
Good, yeah. I can see goals.
How many goal involvements do you think Ahmad gets this season across all comps?
It's a good question. It depends how many games he's starting. If he's continuing to start, I can see him getting decent figures. But
imagine he gets 30 to 35 appearances this season.
Yeah, I think goals-wise, 8 to 10 maybe. And it can start to work on that. I wouldn't expect the world from 15 to 20 goals. I don't think he's capable of that just yet.
We're talking about goals and assists, and Anthony came on the screen.
Yeah. If he could do better than him, then, he's already doing better than him, basically. Scored against... Who did he score against now? I'm mad. Did he score against City?
He didn't score against City. He scored...
Oh, he scored pre-season, innit?
Yeah.
Scored quite a few goals pre-season. Rashford, body language again. Just never, ever looks happy, does he, Rashford? Ever. An early goal needed. That's from Chive.
Yeah.
Andreas Georgeson. That's the name of the new set-piece coach. Random guy saying we're pressing really well. Elite ballers shouldn't be offside there. Punch Paint say, big up Real Reds talk. Big up everyone in the chat. Back to the game. Oh. That's a nice flick on that, to be fair.
Yeah.
Dallo cleans up.
Yeah.
I'm impressed so far. I don't want to...
Dallo looks...
Yeah, Dallo's been really good. Really comfortable in possession. Oh. Foul for Cobbett. Who's that on Billy Gilmore? He shouldn't be playing. He should be on the fucking flight to Napoli.
Yeah,
I'm sure they agreed a fee like 17 million
I
or
think
something.
so. I heard it was around
Yeah.
18 or something, 18 million with add-ons or something.
Excuse me. What time? What we're saying about subs? When do you think players like Zirkzee will come on?
65th minute, 70th minute, every single game.
Yeah.
Every manager knows that about Ten Hag
Yeah.
as well.
Yeah. Do you think he'll bring on Delit like the last game to try and get some like rhythm and minutes?
He will. I expect it to happen.
Oh Jesus Christ! Oh, that well done there. To be fair, played out of that very well.
Meno as well. The way he
Yeah.
punched that ball up. Do you think this will be the first season where majority of our new signings actually work out on the pitch?
Yeah. Oh Jesus, that like a bit of a scissor challenge there. Nice, Martinez.
Oof.
Love that under pressure.
Yeah. Just please stay fit for the whole season. That's all I ask.
Hold it. Very nice, Rashford.
Good job, Rashford.
Love that. Yes, Mount. Look at
Casemiro.
that play.
Oh,
Love that play.
Come on.
Go on, get up. Masraoui.
Come on, Mazraoui. Cross it in.
Wrong ball. I was going to give a foul for that.
Yeah.
Fuck's sake.
We're playing quite well out of pressure. We're playing quite well.
Yeah. Much better. And that's what happens when you bring in players like Mazraoui. Dalot at left back, for example, whereas when Wan-Bissaka was playing there, it was fucking nightmare, wasn't it? Sometimes you need to get it.
Dalot is the best player on the pitch right now.
Yeah. Wing backs have been really good so far.
Yeah. Casemiro looks sharp.
Oh.
What minute does the first goal go in?
Good question.
33 minutes and 34 seconds.
I would say 30 minutes. I would say around that mark. 30 minutes, I think.
Yeah.
Been very sharp. But this is the sharpest I've seen us on the ball.
Yeah.
For a bit.
And most comfortable on the ball as well.
Yeah.
Even when the other team is actually trying to pressure us in our own half. Onana.
That was crap. Absolutely crap.
Reminds me of the hair. With that ball out.
Oh, God, yeah. Remember that FA Cup final? Where he's just... and City retained possession. Again. And City retained possession. De Gea long ball. City retained possession. Like clockwork. Stay hydrated, people. Drink plenty of water.
Yeah.
Oh, well done. Go on, Cobbe.
Good job, Kobe.
Go on. Oh, he's done him. No, he's not. Oh. See, that's the thing is when you when you don't have a pure number 9, Højlund would be right there at the byline to fucking tuck that in there. But when he wins it, they are in the box, but it's the the natural movement of the striker. Look, I think Mount should be a bit more advanced there.
If Højlund would be in the perfect spot in that box at that moment for the cutback.
Yeah, we do. I think we do need a striker on the pitch, to be fair.
Yeah.
Zirkzee will get... Oh, Minter running at his man here. Great tackle, Casemiro. Great tackle.
He's back!
Yeah. Jesus. Yeah, he looks to threat him on that right-hand side. Minter.
Still looks a bit rash, though.
Yeah.
Yeah, still very raw.
Where's he come from? Do you know what team they bought him from?
Newcastle, I think.
Oh, yeah, it was... Yeah, because they wanted to keep hold of him, but they had to sell for PSR, didn't they?
Yeah, I think for 30, 35 as well.
Hold it up. Well done, Mount. Jesus.
Switch up. Bruno.
Go on, Bruno. Well done.
Good job.
Rashford switch. Oh.
He was trying to get that to Ahmad.
Yeah. He's good at them balls, isn't he? I've seen him do it a few times. Obviously did it in the final, didn't he? For Garnacho.
Final against Garnacho, yeah.
Yeah, he's good at that switch of play. I remember ages ago as well for Greenwood. I think he did it against Bournemouth, maybe.
I think it was Bournemouth or Newcastle, one of those teams. Okay. Good job, Dalot.
Yeah, well done. Really good in possession. Oh, Rashford. It's a bit overhit that. Bit overhit. If you got the power right on that,
Look,
Rashford's in.
like, look, you can see the spaces in behind. If you just get that ball right to Rashford, he's completely in. We look good though. We genuinely look a lot better.
It's been nice. Winning it back, that's what I've been most impressed with.
Yeah.
I like the rotation between Bruno and Mount as well.
Imagine they just pass the ball to us somehow. In that one.
Oh. Keepers. Yeah.
Good job.
Come on. Fucking hell. I'm feeling dangerous, guys. My coffee is vodka. The only real threat we have to deal with is Mitoma. Take him away, win the game. Rassi scores, Bruno pen, 69th minute. Joshua Owen Gilmore expected to have his medical today. Can you imagine if he gets injured? Oh, my God. Daniel Woodgate, come on, United.
Oh, yeah. Get him injured, then they have to push for McTominay. No other option but to.
Yeah.
Casemiro.
It's weird that an Italian team managed by Antonio Conte is going after two Scottish players. That's like...
Yeah.
Obviously, he knows them from the time in the Premier League. Jesus Christ, Maguire, what was that?
Overrated. Mount, keep it in. Out. Brighton.
I think I need to pause it for 1 second so I'm level with you. Pause.
Yeah.
And go. There we go. Sorted.
Yeah.
I think I was a little bit ahead of you. Does Brighton's keeper have the ball now?
Yeah.
Yeah, sweet.
Yeah.
Making sure. Tired. Need the United to wake me up with a goal. It's more a battle for possession, isn't it, rather than...
Yeah.
Good ball,
Who's their keeper? Brighton's keeper. Is it Steele?
Oh, and Rashford, get back. Yeah, Steele, yeah. Great tackle, Cobbe. Fantastic tackle. That's the side I want to see from him more. He looks a bit annoyed, Cobbe, doesn't he? Look at his reaction then. He looks a bit pissed off. Well done. Come on, Ahmad. Come on, my boy. He's got quite a few men in front of him there.
Yeah.
Well done. Well done. Keep going.
Switch.
Man on. Well done.
Yeah, good job.
That's it. Keep him in the half.
Come on, Rashford.
Ooh. Hey. Ref.
Hey.
Fucking sort it out. Yellow card, that.
Yeah.
Did he handball it?
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, come on.
Yeah.
So, yeah, that should be a yellow card, that.
Yeah, I don't mind the red either.
Yeah, no, I'll take that as well. Get out of the way, Minty. Get out of the way.
Do we score from the set piece?
Yes. Gotta believe. Look at him there, cheeky boy. Give me that. He was fucking away.
How old is Welshman? Maybe like 32, 33.
I have no idea. Couldn't even guess. Late 20s, I'd say. What's Maguire doing? Hit me! Hit me! Casemiro's the threat on this, isn't it? He always gets on the end of him.
Yeah.
If he scores an header, I win 50 quid. So, come on, Casemiro. Make me day. Come on. Great ball. Casemiro! Oh!
Whoa!
What's he shouting at?
He wanted it a bit more forward.
He's onside there as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's right, because if that's just a little bit lower in front of him, it's going in that.
Yeah, it's going in, yeah. Just a matter of 4 to 5 centimeters.
Yeah.
And he's training.
Oh my god, see that leak? It's like you're at Old Trafford. They'll be right at home with that, won't they? Be right at home.
Ooh.
Go on, Rashford, stay on him, stay on him. Oh, this could be a dangerous attack.
Yeah.
He's done well there,
Good job.
Gilmore. Yeah.
Yeah. Go for him now.
Now's the time.
Yeah.
Strike. Oh, he's in behind. Cut back. Watch the cut back.
Good job.
Oh my god, you know what? I've just got like nightmares there.
Yeah.
How many cutbacks
From last
we
season.
conceded last season. Oh my god.
And every single time the opposition used to score.
Yeah. Yeah.
I can't remember the amount of times it used to be Eriksen in that midfield, and he just never used to track his
Oh
runner.
yeah, it was just miles away.
He used to grab an assist, come back, and then the opposition used to score because he didn't
Just
track
like,
the runner.
so when you got a dog, like walking a dog, and sometimes they're knackered, so they just lie down, and you kind of like, come on. That's what it's like Eriksen. Excuse me. Starting to play between
Good
the lines.
job,
Mazraoui. Yeah, very good. He's been better defensively. I thought I knew he was great on the ball, but defensively, he's been impressed.
Thank you, Bayern.
I feel the inevitable injury is going to come with Mazraoui because he had so many at Bayern.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh, at least wait until Shaw gets back. You know what I mean?
If he comes back.
If he comes back. We could just rotate, like, Shaw for a couple of weeks, Mazraoui for a couple of weeks.
Yeah.
He's offside. You're offside. He's not put the flag up. I thought he was fucking way offside then. Yeah, who stood out for you at the moment, Shreyas?
I think Dalot stood out. Casemiro has stood out. Mino has stood out as well. Mount.
Nice ball. Go on, Mount. Well played. Well played.
Good job.
And again. Nice. Look at that. The vision, man. Listen, anyone who's telling me Mount ain't a good player, man, I don't know what you're smoking.
Yeah.
He's good. He's good. The first time and the quick thinking, he's top level at him and Bruno on the same wavelength.
Yeah. Bruno's been hitting a lot of Trivelas.
Yeah. Go on, Casemiro, scoring header.
Yeah.
We need one off a corner, innit? Come on.
Come on.
Oh, played it short. Travella again, what are you doing? Is he offside? No, he's not offside.
It's on.
Oh, well done. We gained that back well there. Oh, Jesus, that's a free kick, is it not?
Yeah.
Dalot, it's one. Ooh. Not bad, not bad. We know he's capable of it.
He can score them.
Yeah. Was it Sheffield last season? Top corner?
Sheffield, he scored. West Brom as well in the FA Cup. He scored.
Yeah. Or was it Wigan? Not West Brom, Wigan.
Yeah, Wigan.
I was thinking West Brom. When did we play West Brom?
I get confused between the two.
Yeah.
27 minutes into the game, Bruno's hit 3 Trivelas already.
Yeah. Casemiro, good tackle. Well done again.
Good job.
And I tell you what, I'm happy, man, with just everything but the goal at the minute. Josh Rowan saying Gilmore expected. Oh, sorry, I already read that out. Newcastle sent him out on loan to Feyenoord. That was Minter. Yeah. To be honest, I take back my Maguire comment. That's a random guy. Josh saying Veltman's 32. And Tim saying we transferred our leaky roof. Lovely. Lovely to see.
Good job, Mazraoui.
Back to the action. Come on, Martinez. Oh, lovely. Lovely. Playing between the lines. Oh, that would have been such a nice move, that, if that would have gone through.
Yeah.
Rashford's gone central.
Mm.
Yeah, that would have been a really nice move, that.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Yeah.
I took a bit too much time on that for my liking then.
Yeah.
No, get up,
PTSD from
get up.
Paris.
That's not a foul. That ain't a foul. Give over.
I think
Definitely not a
Rashford
foul, that.
desperately needs a goal.
Yeah,
Desperately needs a
he
goal.
needs it, don't it, for confidence,
Yeah.
for sure.
Yeah.
It's never a foul like that. I hate soft fouls like that. Can annoy him.
Especially in the box. Do you remember last year how many penalties we conceded in the final stages of the game?
Yeah.
Against Liverpool, Chelsea.
Chelsea, yeah. Cole Palmer. Brentford was another one.
Brent,
Although
yeah.
we should have lost that game anyway, to be fair. So. Back to life. I need another P again, but I don't want to. I'm going to end up missing a goal. It always happens. Always happens. Oh, wait. I've got 15 minutes till half time, so I can wait. But we said near the 30th minute mark, a goal would come. Casemiro. Well played. Win that mount. Jesus. Go on, Ahmad. Go on, Ahmad. 3 versus 2 here. You've got to play him. Got to give it Rashford.
Play him,
no. It's behind him. No, he's not offside. Fuck off.
Yeah.
Go on, Rashford.
Rashford.
Nope.
Okay.
Gives it away.
Keep it in. Keep it in. Keep it in.
Options. Nice.
Lisandro.
Go on. He's not offside.
Ooh. Ooh.
Oh, fuck off.
How is that off?
I've got to see this again. Yeah, Ahmad. You need better decision making there. He needs to play Bruno in there. Nah, he needed to play Bruno earlier.
Yeah.
And then Bruno squares it for Rashford. It's a tap in.
We're getting into good areas. We just need to be a bit more quicker.
Well played, Dalot.
Good job, Dalot.
Yeah, Dalot's been good, man.
Yeah.
Oh, Corbett.
Wins it
Well
back.
done, well done.
Back. Good job, Casemiro. Ooh.
Hey, Bruno, I'll tell you what.
Yeah.
Rashford, come on, man.
Rashford.
Fucking hell.
Bruno and Mount are both very, very combative on the ball.
Yeah, they've been good. At least look at how much more compact we are now.
Yeah. We look like defensively. We look way more organized. Cross in. Maguire clear it.
Oh, God. Push out. No! Who scored? Is it Minty as well? Or Welbeck? What did I say? Fucking Danny Welbeck.
Saw it coming. We knew he would score.
Fucking knew Danny Welbeck would score, man. Honestly.
Maguire genuinely should have cleared that ball out. Should never have let it float away.
Jesus Christ, man.
And once again, it's like a cutback for the goal.
So disappointing, though.
Yeah.
So fucking disappointing. Let's have a look at this again. So it doesn't look like anything's, and then just put one ball into the box. Yeah. I think Mazraoui gets a bit dragged in there. Who's it who puts the ball? Is it Matoma?
1 sec. Yeah, Matoma.
Matoma who puts the ball in.
Yeah.
Fucking Danny Welbeck. Oh, it always happens, man.
That ball should have never been allowed to float out to Matoma in the first place. Should have been cleared in the first place.
Richard saying we have no focal point. Random guy saying we need more concentration decision making in the final third. Punch saying the vibe of this game's good because we're controlling it.
Oh, Mazraoui?
What? Oh, I missed that. Sorry, I was thinking. I'll read the other ones out in a minute. Ball in, Rashford! Oh, it's gone in! It's gone in! He's offside. Oh, fuck, man. I missed that. I don't know actually if he was offside or not. Could you see it?
Yeah.
Yeah, that bit's offside. Oh, he's gone a bit early.
Yeah.
Just a bit early. How the fuck has that gone in? Has that bounced off his heel?
It's off his foot.
Oh my God, that's such a weird goal. I bet he'll try saying he meant that as well. So it's gone to
You know,
VAR.
yeah.
Offside, yeah.
It's
It's
off.
given
It's off.
offside.
It's off. It's off. It's off.
Fuck's sake,
You
man.
remember Chicharito's goal against Chelsea where he smacked it in his face and
Yeah.
it went in?
Yeah. Oh, fuck's sake.
I thought you were back in it. It's
What a
a
reply
very
that would have
stupid
been.
goal to concede. It's a very stupid goal to concede in the first place.
Yeah. Brighton will only gain confidence from that, though. Come on. Come on, Rash. Look, Rashford's just like, it's proper. Just fuck, stay at it, man. Keep going. Keep going. Keep that attitude.
He needs to.
Relentless.
He needs to be more. He needs to be more at it. Energy-wise.
Yeah. Oh, Casemiro diving in there.
Casemiro's getting frustrated.
Yeah. Nothing new there. Mintet. 1v1 versus Dalot. Does well. Okay, move out of the way.
I still get a bit scared whenever someone shoots straight at Onana.
Yeah.
Still memories from last season.
Just clocked. I've put the scoreboard at the top. I put fucking Brighton United the wrong way round. Oh well. Only just noticed.
Meno.
I like this whole system, this whole setup, but you can just tell there's no striker. That's the only thing about it.
Yeah.
You can tell there's no one there. Like I think had we had a striker and a couple of opportunities that we've had,
we could have gotten a couple.
Yeah.
Just the couple and build up wise as well. Just in those couple scenarios, we've overhit the ball on a couple of occasions. Ahmad with the chance in there as well, where he would have played Bruno in a bit early.
Yeah.
We have been able to move in. It's just that, making that right call at the right time where we struggled. Bruno.
Nice. Go on, Mount.
Come on, Mount.
No. That ain't the ball there.
You have to ping it up.
Decision making again. Final third. I didn't think that was the pass to make.
Yeah.
Did not think. At least now with our bench that we've got fucking options, you know what I mean? We've got players we can bring on. Zirkzee, Garnacho. Come on, boys. Get your head on this.
Come on, Bruno.
Nope. Another wasted corner. Shock. No surprise whatsoever. If any team scores a goal on you, you should still win every game they score one. We should be scoring 2-3. Punish players for missing sitters. That's from Lumen. Onana needs to own the 6-yard box. He needs to smash and grab anything. 6 is basically keep it shit. Get them on shooting drills. That's from a random guy. Yeah. Martinez. In behind for Bruno.
Oh!
Probably offside. Probably going to be offside. Mount! Oh! Yeah, offside. Fucking knew it. Good opportunity, though.
We're finally at least getting shots on target.
Yeah. Ouch. Can't wait till Hoyland's back, by the way.
Yeah. I still think if Zirkzee and Garnacho are going to be getting on, it's not going to be before that 65th or 70th minute mark, no matter which way the game is going.
It's weird, isn't it, to sit here thinking that the way we've played to be 1-0 down, I don't think it's deserved at all.
We looked a much better team. A much better team.
Yeah, we made Brighton look worried.
Yeah.
We're starting to knock it about. Mazraoui needs to get back there, mate. Tolmot, 1v1. Oh, that's fine, that'll do. Our ball. Thank you. We need to get one before half time.
Yeah.
McTominay looks bright again, doesn't he? After last season, kind of faded a bit, didn't he?
Yeah.
I think he did have an injury as well.
Got a couple of injuries.
Yeah.
I think even Solly March got a couple of injuries last year.
Yeah, what's happened to him? Is he still at the club? Or is he gone?
He is.
Yeah, actually, I remember last season. I don't know if it was last season or one before. He got on FPL. They got fucking loads of points. Solly March, assists and goals. Unhappy that we've conceded. Annoying that.
I saw it come. I knew Brighton would get at least one goal in
Yeah.
this one.
That's what I mean. I
Come
knew
on,
there'd be
Mino.
goals, but that's a foul. Give me that ball. Mount there pushing.
Former Chelsea teammate.
Come on, I don't want to look at the manager staring at players. I want to watch the fucking game. Take the camera off him. Jesus Christ, man. 3 attempts each, but 1 on target from each.
Good job, Mount. Hold
Well
it.
done, Ahmad. Send him, send him. Oh. What's
Oh.
wrong with it? Ahmad.
Spread the ball out.
Nice.
Good job.
Well done, Mount. Well done. Go on, switch it. Switch it, Maguire.
Yeah.
Big switch. Look at that high line from Brighton.
Ooh, run at him.
No. No, he's never getting that. Well done. Oh.
Almost.
I meant like never getting it though, in behind the pace of Bruno. Just give him go. Nice. Come on. Oh,
Bruno.
Rashford's gone down. Ooh.
Yeah.
Are you gonna stop play?
I think he will.
What's happened?
He's holding his knee.
Ooh. Let's have a look at this replay. Oh yeah, I think he stands on the back of his leg.
Yeah.
So one that. Can't blame him. Bans says Maguire is not a better pair with Martinez. Punch says McTominay will be United player in the next 2 years. Really need to pee. What are we on? What minute are we on? Can't see anything. 40th.
Yeah, almost done.
5 minutes. I could pee.
I hope we score before half time.
Yeah. Very important time to get the goal. Ooh, no. Space on that right hand side now. Look how open that is. Where's Rashford, man? Mint it.
Good job.
Tackle. Get it away.
Good job, man. Clear it out. Yep.
Bruno with a long ball. Straight back to Brighton.
That back still needs a striker.
Yeah, I think everyone's in unison. We've been okay as a collective. We've pressed well, and the ball we've been pretty sharp, but there is no threat whatsoever because there's no number 9. 0. It's a big question mark, but Zirkzee on the bench.
Ball upright.
Mintet.
Come on, Dallo. Good job.
Well done. Where's the 2 there? Why has he not gone for him?
Rashford.
Nah. Rashford's not getting the better of his man.
Nah.
He should be having right back on toast. He should be having him on toast because he's not that good. He's okay.
Weltman is
I think Garnacho and Zirkzee are going to be big subs in this game. Man on. We'll take that foul.
It's frustrating when you're the better team and you're still trailing.
I know. That's the confidence that a goal gives the team as well. They just instantly play better as soon as they score. You can see that with Brighton. They were being more positive in the play. Oh, nose. I really need a hay fever tablet. Yeah, they're just going to keep ball now until the end of the half.
Come on.
Looking a bit too easy for him now, isn't it? Just
But
knocking it about
yeah,
like Ronnie
yeah, yeah.
Clark.
Our energy has dropped down a
Sorry,
bit.
man on, man on, man on, man
Oh,
on. No, Casemiro. I think see the body language of the players have gone down.
yeah,
Like heads
yeah.
down, frustrated. Jesus. Man on, man on. Well done, well done. Like throwing Cobby under a bus there. Throwing him under a bus there. Look at that space now for the midfielder.
Oh, goodbye. Oh,
Give it, Manu on the left hand side there. There you go.
yeah.
Ahmad, where's the run? So what, there's a lot of energy going into this game from both sides, isn't there?
Yeah.
Nice,
Kobe,
Martinez. Switch.
Casemiro.
Ahmad's on there.
Yeah.
Good lad. There we go. Come on, Ahmad.
Come on.
Mazraoui. Oh, come on, man. I hate them kind of fouls. They're both going for it. Fucking hell. Honestly. Bench look fuming as well, don't they?
Look at Ericsson.
Yeah.
On the
Not
line.
asked one bit, is there? It's
Yeah.
like every night if I'm watching this at the minute, they're just annoyed. Just like, fucking hell. When that. Other Martinez. 30 seconds, quick attack.
Nah, I think 1-0 it stays.
Tell you what, that's not a bad ball from Onana.
Yeah.
That.
Yeah.
Go on, beat your man. Beat your man. Beat him. No,
Nah.
Ahmad. Who on earth is that to?
I should have been doing better there.
Yeah, it's pretty much first half that now, I think.
Yep. That's it.
Yeah, that's it. 1-0 Brighton, half time. Yeah, give us your, unless you need to go to the toilet yourself, Shreyas, give us your first half thoughts and I'll be back very quickly, yeah?
Yeah.
2
Yeah.
seconds.
Okay. Just look into the chat as well. Second. Yep. Casemiro getting a little bit too excited for my liking. He's just getting frustrated. He's genuinely getting just frustrated, and we've seen it last season as well. Whenever we are playing well, we are playing better, and we concede a goal, the heads drop, the frustration kicks in. Random 6/10 first half, bang average. I think we have looked the better team. It's just that since Brighton have scored that goal, our energy has genuinely dropped a lot in that midfield, in that final third as well. Zirkzee, if in the phone booth putting his on his Spider-Man kick, McTominay will get a farewell sub in the 85th minute. Garnacho and Delict have to come in before the 60th. Every time I look at the Brighton manager, I hear the Adams Family tune in my head. I think Zirkzee and Garnacho will be very key in this game because I think the energy with Rashford is not that great. Rashford doesn't look completely charged. Ahmad is struggling as well on the right-hand side. Has had a couple of bright sparks, but hasn't really been able to be as comfortable on that right-hand side either. So I think wingers-wise, we are struggling a bit. Mount has looked decent. Bruno has looked decent. The fullbacks have looked decent. Lisandro has looked comfortable. I just think that on the goal, we were just, we just slept off on the goal.
Yeah.
And probably should have been doing better there.
Yeah, I think one thing we always criticised Wan-Bissaka about was back post defending, wasn't it? I think Mazraoui was a little bit criminal on that. Maguire potentially as well. I don't know. It's weird, isn't it? Because I think in patches you can really see like the intensity, the pressing, like how quickly they're playing the combinations between each other is really nice. But no lack of a threat in the box. I keep saying it, but you desperately need a Højlund in there, or even maybe a Zirkzee straight from the second half. I'd actually move Mount out onto the left. I'd take Rashford off. and I'd put Zirkzee up top.
Yeah.
But then
Yeah.
maybe
Yeah.
it's a concern that you ain't got the pacing behind, which I can understand.
You can try it out and then get Garnacho on.
Yeah. Ahmad been terrible. I don't think he's been terrible, but I don't think he's been great. And again, you can kind of forgive him in it. You can kind of forgive him. No.
Yeah.
Maybe his mind's elsewhere, and obviously you can understand it. So look, you've got subs on the bench. Don't wait too late to bring him on. I'd make the change now.
Yeah, I would get Rashford off right now. I just don't think that, he's, I would say energy-wise, he's not there. Like the amount of energy Mount and Bruno and Ahmad are offering when pressing, I just don't see it with Rashford.
Yeah. But I think that's what I'd do, but I think what Ten Hag's going to do probably is take Mount off, put Zirkzee up top, and then bring Ahmad off.
You might even take Ahmad off and get Garnacho on.
I'm fine with that. I'm sure Garnacho will change the game, to be fair. But like I said, you can't play him.
Does Anthony get on?
No, I don't think so. Maybe the last 10 or something. Chivy saying quite refreshing to think we have a few decent subs we can bring on. Random guy saying Mount and Bruno should stay on the pitch. I agree, but it's the dynamics and how you would work it. I think Rashford, Mount on the left and Rashford off would be what I'd do, but it's losing that you can't, when you've got a runner in behind like Rashford, and you take that away. I mean, maybe Garnacho could be that guy, I don't know. But Punch Paint saying Garnacho and De Ligt have to come on before the 60th minute. Yeah, I'll be disappointed, Shreyas, if he doesn't bring them on.
Yeah.
Straight from the bat in the second half.
I think he should make a couple of changes within this first half itself. I think he should go, like, before the second half starts, I think Zirkzee couldn't be brought on. And I genuinely think even if he has to bring on Garnacho for Rashford, for that matter, I would genuinely make that choice right now.
Yeah. Thoughts on Casemiro, Shreyas?
I think he looked okay. I think in the first 35 minutes of the game, he looked very, very bright. I think ever since that goal went in, he's just been a bit more frustrated.
Yeah.
That's the only thing.
Yeah, I think it looks okay. Just desperate. I bet Ruud van Nistelrooy is watching this game and he's just like, oh man, I wish I was on that pitch.
Yeah.
Don't tell me, is that going on? Sorry, I'm just double checking something.
Yeah.
Bam, 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 bam. Bam, 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 bam.
Elite Bowler is saying Mount and Bruno are exactly the same profile. They don't work together.
They do off the ball. It's on the ball situation in the final third where it gets a bit sticky. But I get why people are saying that. I understand it. Wow, 225 messages in the other group chat. I am not going through that. Oh my god, dear me. I'd put Zirkzee in and Garnacho on the wings. That'd be a change that I wouldn't expect. Zirkzee on the left wing. Imagine that.
We've seen stranger things happen at United. We've seen Maguire play striker. We've seen Anthony at left back. We've seen Bruno at centre back.
Yeah. To be fair, we put a poll up at the start of the show saying happy with that starting 11. 68% said yes and 32% said no. To be fair, so maybe some people wanted to start Garnacho from the back. Maybe some people wanted Rashford dropped. I don't know. Yeah. Right. This is bugging me. I'm going to change this. What do you call it? The scoreboard, because Brighton's on the right hand side like they're away and they're not, and it's really playing with me. So let me just quickly swap that around. What half-time snacks be on, Shreyas?
1 sec.
Is that what a crisper called? 1 sec. Dun, 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 dun.
Brighton have had only one shot on target.
Brighton have. Well, we've only had, haven't we?
You have had 2 or 3.
Oh, Mount had one as well, didn't he?
Yeah.
Yeah, I forgot about that.
Ahmad had one. Mount had one.
Yeah. So.
Who's been the best player for us up until now?
It's hard. I'm not just saying it because I like it. I think Mount's been really good. Casemiro's looked pretty solid.
Yeah.
I'd probably say they're the best player. Dalot looked good.
Yeah, Dalot looked very good.
Dalot, Casemiro, and Mount, I'd probably say. You agree, yeah?
Yeah. I think all of them. I think Kobe as well. I think he's looked all right. Kobe Mainoo has also looked all right. I think this just think the couple of areas when he's been given the ball, it just hasn't really been generous on him.
Yeah, he's also give it away once, did it, which nearly led to a chance for them. But yeah, I still don't think he looks himself, Mainu. He's been good, but I still think there's another level to go with him. Yeah, I want to see him be a bit more flamboyant on the ball.
Why do you think Ahmad hasn't been as, comfortable on the pitch in this one?
I don't know. I think it's just outside circumstances. Obviously, it has something to do with it. I didn't think he was great in the last game. Maybe he's just going through a bit of a patch. It happens, sometimes with wingers. But yeah, drop him if needs be. I'm happy with that. Bring Garnacho on and let him do his thing. But don't forget, Ahmad, didn't he have a chance, Ahmad?
Yeah, the cross from Dallo.
Yeah, the cross from Dallo. You think if he takes that, then yeah, everyone's buzzing for him. But shouldn't be allowing Brighton to play from the back. Rich is saying, I wish I was on the bench. Why people are saying take Mount off? He's been one of our best players. That's from McMillan. Elite saying I wouldn't take Mount off. McMillan, he presses better than Bruno. Random guy saying between Cobby and Dallo in terms of our best player. Sean's in the chat. Big up Sean saying Ahmad should have at least hit the target with that cross from Dallo. Also should have released the pass quicker, but to Bruno, not to Rashid. Nick, I need cheering up. I don't know. Well, I don't know what I can do to cheer you up. Let me know. As long as it's within the realms of possibility, then I'm happy to assist.
I need cheering up.
Yeah, I don't know how I can cheer you up, but hopefully our analysis does that slightly, and the in-between jokes. Yeah, just on Brighton, Shreyas, anything they need to do, any subs, or do you think they'll just stick with what they're doing?
I think they'll stick with what they're doing. The only thing is, I think they'll refrain from playing out the back more, because even they see, I think the manager would have seen that the most amount of chances that United have had is when they've been trying to play out the back, and that's the reason why they've actually conceded as many corners and free kicks.
Yeah, sorry, I'm just watching the goal back now. Maguire, not great on his part at all. Because he's just before the ball comes in, he's pointing, and then he's not anticipating the ball coming in front of him, and he's fucking.
He just needs to act on it. If he acted on it, if he got it cleared out, that goal would never have happened. I'll just be back in a sec.
Yeah, no worries. I mean, I'm sure Rio Ferdinand's. I can't hear the commentary in a minute, but I'm sure he's absolutely grilling Maguire on that centre-back defending. Anticipation's the biggest thing. And Maguire was good in the last game. I said he should have started this one. That's the only thing that's been flawed, really. But, they're fine margins in football, innit? It's all about percentages. Ahmad has misplaced a lot of passes in the final third. He has. I think he needs to be taken off. Casemiro fell asleep on that goal. Maguire looked like a statue. Leacher can't guard two people at once, and Onana had to own the 6. I feel like De Ligt would be in on that. Maybe. And look, I'm sure that'll happen at some point. I'm sure that'll happen. But yeah, we'll just have to wait to see it. I expect a reaction from Man United first and foremost coming out of this second half. They've done almost a lot of things right, just apart from the goal. So Zirkzee off and bring Zirkzee on straight from the start. Take Ahmad off. Take Mount off if you need to, because I understand the profile and system. And let's get a couple of goals, man. Because you can't. I think it'd be a big momentum killer, wouldn't it? Like you win your first game against Fulham, Shreyas, and then you lose against fucking Brighton away again, which has happened so many times.
I think the game is because the next game is going to be very tough. So you need to get as much momentum as possible for the Liverpool game.
Yeah.
Liverpool got today.
They got Brentford tomorrow, innit?
Yes, if they win, going into that game with 2 wins is very, very important.
Yeah. Aston Villa have Arsenal as well, so you're looking at other competitive European kind of teams that are going to be in the mix. I think Spurs have Everton, so that's probably going to be a win for them. So you got to keep them on the toes. But I know Spurs drew their first game, but yeah, I expected this game to be a draw, and I still think that, to be honest. I can still see it being a draw very, very easily. So still things to work on for United. But maybe bringing De Ligt in, bringing Garnacho in. Yeah. How many orders of chicken tenders is too many? How many? I'll ask you that question, Shreyas.
5 full orders are too many?
5 full orders. So how many chicken tenders is that? In total?
20?
You think you could eat 20 chicken tenders in one sitting?
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
20?
Yeah.
That's a lot. I couldn't eat that many. I think when you get like a chicken select meal from Mackey's, and they've got 5 chicken selects in them. That's like enough for me. I couldn't eat more than that. So 20, that's 4 times that. Yeah, I think 5's enough. But Sean, I imagine the type of guy to probably eat 10 chicken tenders, no danger whatsoever. Eric Ten Hag looked peeved with a few things Rashi and Ahmad were doing. Ten Hag was doing his best. Yeah, there was one phase of play. I can't remember which one it was. Where just a couple of the passes were wrong. Like I think Ahmad played a wrong pass. Bruno might have maybe a little bit early. No, it was the one where Bruno was in behind and he could have squared it to Rashford. I think it was Ahmad, and he waited a little bit too long to execute. So yeah. What branded nitrous oxide? What the fuck? If we lose this, I'll never drink again. No hold on. If we lose this, I will drink twice as much. Okay. It is Saturday, to be fair, Richard. Around 8 per order. I've had 3 orders so far and 1 fries. Jesus. That is a lot of... Everyone's just going wild. It is the weekend, isn't it? So everyone's eating chicken tenders and drinking. Fair play to you. Fair play to you. To be honest, you've got me thinking about chicken tenders now. Cause I'm like, oh, I could really eat some like crispy coated chicken tenders for sure. Right. Should we go to social media and see what people are saying? So Chris Wheeler is a journalist covering the game. McTominay, Ericsson and Collier also out on the pitch now, but Zirkzee has been limbering up with a coach and a second member of coaching team now, going through tactics with a Dutchman. So maybe Zirkzee's more imminent. He's warming up while the other United players are in the dressing room. So yeah, I think Zirkzee's coming on, which would be nice to see. I think they appreciate it. They need strikers, man. I think Muptez summed it up perfectly. Mount and Bruno are so good for the press, but so bad for attack.
Yeah. Look, maybe, chucking Mount off from the left could actually help out. Because energy-wise, I think he can give Veltman... I don't think that Veltman could cause as much of an issue. I expected Rashford to actually do much better against someone like him.
Just some stats coming in from Statman Dave on Diego. The low first half, 100% cross accuracy, 100% tackles won, 88% pass accuracy, 8 ball recoveries, 1 big chance created. Not bad.
For me, he's been one of the best players on the pitch.
Yeah. Right, happy with that. Zirkzee coming on, so yeah, that's the change. Definitely. Now, but who comes off? Who do you think he takes off?
Ahmad might come off.
And what? Mount on the right?
Yeah.
Interesting. Who do we think, people who are in the chat? Who does Zirkzee come on for? Is it Ahmad? Is it Mount?
It's going to be one of Ahmad or Mount.
Yeah, it's not going to be Bruno or Rashford, is it? I'd be astonished if Rashford comes off. I'm bringing Zirkzee back. Yep. And my boys don't know how to act. Zirkzee's got so many songs. Have you ever heard Liberty X, where they're like, sexy, everything about you so sexy? You never heard that tune before?
They'll get copyright strike it.
You don't even... No, not when I sing it this badly. Never. But Zirkzee's got, he's got so many songs that he can put his name in. Very useful. For when he scores later on. Imagine if he gets 2 in 2. Comes on, scores 2 in 2.
It can happen.
Happy days. Mount says random guy thinks Mount's going to come off. Rashford coming off, is he? Let me have a look.
I'll be surprised if Rashford comes off.
I'll be very surprised. Maybe it's that injury that... Oh, I don't know. Harsh and unfortunate for Mount, but he was never going to take off Bruno. I think it might be missing Mount coming off. I don't know. It's all over the place. Oh, yeah, Mount coming off. Don't get it. No, I get it, and I don't. I think Mount's been done really, really well.
I think Mount has had a good game.
But you need a striker. You need a striker on the pitch. So if it means us getting his goal, then I'm fine with that. And obviously he's much more natural finisher than anyone on the pitch. So I think he's ready for 45. Had 30. He came on the 60th in the last game, I believe. So, yeah. He's ready. Zirkzee to score, what we're saying. Yes, no?
I think he gets a goal.
2 in 2. That'd be lovely. Or maybe a brace. Zirkzee brace for the second half.
Or a hat-trick.
Yeah, apart from that, because like we said together, like pressing, tempo on the ball has been really, really good. What else do we need to improve on? Anything for you defensively, in midfield, decision making maybe?
I think decision making and being a bit more quicker when we are on the attacking transition. I think just being a couple of seconds too late, and by that time, the attack is a bit off.
Yeah.
So I think if you work on that, I think we could look a bit more, threatening in the final third.
Yeah. On your camera now. Sorry, go on.
Yeah. I think apart from that, off the ball, we've looked very well. Pressing wise, we've looked very, very, very well. It's just moving into the final third. That's the problem.
Yeah. On your camera now, are they in the dressing room? Mazraoui and Onana? On your
No.
screen?
On my camera, the game's already started. We are at 46 minutes and 6 seconds. 7 seconds.
I'll go. Mine's obviously stopped a bit. Is it on Senag now?
Yeah.
Right, cool. We're good. Sorry, people. I don't know why it keeps doing that. It keeps like going back on its own. Garnacho warming up. Go on, Zirkzee. First couple of touches.
Ten Hag is just giving his head movement to Garnacho to warm up. Get ready.
Rashford, you need to go back out wide, mate. Let Zirkzee do the work in there. You're not a number 9, pal. I don't know why, I'm still cautiously optimistic that we'll score.
Yeah, I think we still get. Yeah.
Even though there's like no real evidence to suggest otherwise. De Ligt warming up as well.
Yeah.
Excuse me. Yeah, I think Garnacho's
How
going
many
to this game.
How many minutes did De Ligt get in the Fulham game? Like 10 minutes or 7 minutes?
10 minutes, yeah. Around 10 minutes. But it's when you look at it for the Liverpool game.
Yeah.
You're like, I really don't know who's going to start that game, and it's that worries me a little bit now because Liverpool are a lot more clinical than Brighton are.
I don't think Mount starts in that Liverpool game.
Yeah, I'm not sure. But just we need to win this.
Job.
Take that momentum. Are you Lissandro on the ball now?
Yeah, Lissandro on the ball. Yeah.
We've definitely got more solutions. With Bleacher permanently back in that back line, Dallo at left back, Mazraoui at right back. Look at him talking that invert. Oh no, that's Mazraoui there. Sorry. We offer more options and solutions on the ball, so it's easy. The press isn't as fucking hard on us, in it, playing out from the back.
Yeah.
We seem to be okay. Watch us give it away now. Hey, that's a foul. That's a foul. Booking.
I just don't like the name of the referee.
What was it? Craig Pawson?
Yeah.
Yeah. Why? What's your beef with Craig Pawson, Shreyas?
Just don't like him.
Don't like him? The ref or his name?
The ref, both.
Both. Okay, fair enough. Poor Craig Pawson. He's gonna get it in the neck, innit, if he makes a wrong decision. Cobber.
Oh.
Bruno. Oh, Rashford made a good run then.
Yeah. He wanted it there. At that moment, he wanted that ball.
Look at Maguire there. Go on, son.
Come on, Maguire.
That's not their ball. Give over.
I think we've got to be the team where former players always end up getting on the score sheet majority of the times.
Oh, yeah. Just a thing, especially with United. Always happens, doesn't it? Even if we come up against someone like fucking Januzaj, now it's probably
players like Dan James, all of them.
Dallo, great defending there.
Good job.
He's definitely improved, Danny Dallo, from
he has. Years. Yeah. Oh, yeah. 1, 2, 3 handshakes as well, and high fives.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
Yeah, he's back.
Made me laugh that when Paul Scholes put it on Instagram.
Yeah, 52 high fives completed.
A stat that never gets mentioned. Wow, look at that rain. Jesus. Pelting it down.
Do you think Zirkzee starts against Liverpool, or is it Mount?
I think he goes same again.
Mm.
Keep it tight in the first half. Ooh.
Clear it out.
Oh, Zirkzee. Jesus. Well done. Well done.
Yeah.
Look at that, Mazraoui. I think the longer the game goes, the more risky it gets because United start pushing up the pitch, and then Brighton with the forwards that they've got, just a punisher. Casemiro stepping up so high there.
That's just the one thing with Casemiro I'm scared about. Whenever we play well and we concede early, he gets frustrated.
Oh, we're open here. João Pedro. Maguire again. Jesus Christ, Maguire, what are you doing there? Harry Maguire, what are you doing? Casemiro, oh my God. Like a slug in fucking quicksand. Oh, what are you doing? So stretched. Get a hold of this ball. Yeah. For fuck's sake. Fucking hell, man.
Not the right call.
Yeah, he's hit him in the face there. A bit of South American heat there. From one to the other.
That's the one area where I knew Maguire would struggle. Because Welbeck and Pedro keep on dropping in and dropping out in that number 9. It's going to cause issues.
Yeah, he doesn't deal well with fluidity, does he, Maguire? At all.
Good job from Dallo there, clearing it off the line.
Very good. Very good.
It's going to cross.
Yeah, man. Come on. They're finding the spaces now. James Milner, 37 years old, running the midfield. What on earth?
Never know what happens in the Premier League.
Yeah. Yeah, all their attacks coming down the right-hand side.
Come on.
It's just very stale, isn't it? Flat at the minute. Come on.
You need to get some energy in that. I'd bring Garnacho on.
Okay.
Good job.
Man on. Yeah, Zirkzee is out on the left, to be fair, isn't he?
Yeah. Rashford's playing centrally.
Interesting. What are we saying? Garnacho 60th?
65th.
Come on, Bruno. Come on, Zirkzee.
Come on.
Come on. Come on.
Come on.
Bruno. Oh, for fuck's sake, man.
A bit rusty there.
Zirkzee's been alright, hasn't he? Just come on.
Yeah. We should have done better there, though.
It's just like bounced off his fucking knee. Great header. Zirkzee, Rashford.
Oh! They are making mistakes. They are still making mistakes out the back. We just need to be in the right position at the right time.
To be honest, I don't see a scoring. Genuinely, I don't see a score. I see Brighton getting another. What we're saying in the chat. Garnacho needs to come on.
Yeah, he needs to come on.
Mount coming off, don't get it. What the fuck is going on? Where's our stability gone? Mount goes off, we lose the press, and now we've been run through last week when Mount went off against Fulham. All our energy is gone. And then Daniel Woodgate saying, come on, United.
I personally would have taken off one of Rashford or Ahmad.
Yeah. I think one of them needs to go off. Both of them have been pretty poor. And when this system relies on your wingers so much, you've got to send him.
Exactly.
Oh, Bruno. Bruno's been off it as well today. Honestly.
He's trying. I don't know why he's trying outside of the boot every single time he gets that opportunity.
He's turning into Anthony. What's going on? King Trovella's left, right, centre.
Oh.
I'm mad. Come on, boy. Ooh. Come on, bro. Send him. Zirkzee's there. Pass it.
Pass.
Oh, the ball. Leave it. Bruno, Rashford. He's got to be off, innit?
Yeah, it's got to be off.
Jesus Christ. They went for a throw in that Rashford. Frustrating. So frustrating.
He's taking a little bit too much time on the ball, Ahmad.
Yeah, like Zirkzee was in there.
He was calling for it as well.
Oh, that's such a poor fucking snap of a shot, that. Zirkzee's going mad there at fucking Ahmad.
Yeah.
2 times Ahmad's done that now. Delayed on the ball way too much.
Decision making is off.
You need to get Garnacho on the pitch. Don't wait.
Oh, they did that. Yeah.
I guarantee as soon as Garnacho comes on, it's an instant change.
Oh, yeah.
Mazraoui, deal with it.
I think he'll take Ahmad off.
Watch Maguire here, his positioning. Defending the area.
Player on the back post.
Come on. That's a good ball. Don't dive in. Well done, Ahmad.
Good job.
What's going on now? To give? Foul?
Yeah.
Did you give a foul for that?
Yeah, they've given Brighton the foul. Even though Milner was...
That's not a foul. Come on.
Yeah.
That's very soft.
Yeah.
Ahmad looks a little bit frustrated. He needs to get Ahmad off. He don't look in the right finger.
It's in a dangerous position as well.
Yeah. Very dangerous. Got some big boys as well, Brighton, Lewis Dunk in the box. But I offset pieces as well. I think they might play it short, like a tricky one.
Yeah.
Look, Mainu marking there. Looks tiny next to that guy.
Van Hecke.
Look, quick one. What are we saying? No. Clips it in. Oh, it's off the bar.
Off the bar.
Oh, my God. Get it away. Fucking boot that away. Thank you.
Clear it out. Clear it out.
Jesus. Well, back off the bar. Good header that as well. Oh, that is so close.
I hope that wakes them up a bit.
Yeah, I'm really not convinced to start the second half.
Yeah.
Look at how high Casemiro was there.
Mm.
Easy defensive midfielder. Look, and there's no one. Look, you got fucking Welbeck there dropping into the space that he's leaving. Look.
There's no 6.
Oh my God, he's in. No, he's not. Jesus Christ.
Casemiro's practically playing as a 10 when we're moving forward.
Yeah. Great pass, that. Great pass.
Good job. Move it.
Ahmad.
Come on.
What's he doing? Bit better, a bit more assertive.
I think it's time to bring Garnacho on. It's 60 minutes already.
Go on, Ahmad. Come on, Ahmad. Come
on.
Go on, it's it. Yes! So happy for him. So happy for him. Look at that. Listen, Ahmad. The boy has scored. Come on. Ahmad Diallo. Get in. So happy for him.
Finally.
This badge. Love you, bro. So happy for him, man. So happy. The shit news you received, that's he's not had a great game. Oh no. Yeah. Don't say he's offside.
That's not off.
It cuts in. Great cut in that. Yes.
Yeah, that's not off.
Please be onside. Begging you. Please. Do not scratch this off VAR, you little termites, mate.
You've done it already once.
Yeah. Come on. Come on. Wait, confirmation, please. VAR is off.
Yeah.
I think he's off. He looks off there to me. Oh, please, please. Yes, he's on. Yes.
He's on. He's on.
Yes. Get in.
He's on. He's on.
Get in, Ahmad. That's for you,
You just
brother.
never know with
Oh,
VAR
shit.
how they draw these lines.
That is for you. Ahmad Diallo, the boy.
Do you have any idea as to how VAR actually draws the offside line? I have no clue as to how they actually do it.
Fuck knows what technology they're using there. No idea. Come on, boys. Back in it. Back in it.
Are we gonna win this?
Well, I said we weren't going to score this half, so fuck knows. I wouldn't trust my predictions, mate. Honestly. But I'll tell you what, there was a pass in that. I don't know if it was the same pattern of play from Onana to Mazraoui. Really good.
Yeah.
Boys, like the.
Win it.
Oh, that's a naughty foul, that.
Yeah.
Yellow. That's got to be. Surely that's a yellow. Oh, I'm so happy for Ahmad. Honestly, I'm so happy for him.
I just hope one of Mino and Casemiro realize that there's nobody playing in behind them. And one of them actually has to stay as a 6.
Yeah. First goal of the season from Ahmad.
Yeah.
For the Premier League, anyway. I've got him in my fantasy team as well.
Yeah, I think it's his first in the Premier League ever. No, he got.
Oh,
he got
lovely flick. Send him. Go on, Ahmad. Go on, Ahmad. Send in Zirkzee. You got to send Zirkzee. No. Oh, Zirkzee was in then.
Yeah.
Got a little bit excited then, a little bit ahead of himself.
Yeah. That could have been number 2. If he would have played that, and Zirkzee would have done it. Come on.
Garnacho coming on. Good lad. Is Rashford still
Who's
on the
going
pitch?
Rashford is still on the pitch.
Is he still on? Get him off.
On
I'm not seeing him do anything. The away fans going mad there. Fair play to the away fans as well. We said it at the start of the watch along, you know, getting up at 5 in the morning, travelling 5 hours down to Brighton. That's some trip, that. So fair play to
Is it a good town?
It's just like a seaside town, basically, Brighton. Yeah. That's why they call the Seagulls. Just a very, yeah. But we've de-winged the Seagulls at the minute. Back in the game. 1-1. Let's go win it now. Go out wide. Lovely, Bruno.
Good job.
Come on, Zirkzee, make the run.
Come on.
Stay on him. Well done, Rashford. I need another piss, man. Oh, I'm bursting. Who's coming off? Rashford. I am surprised. Jesus. That's breaking news in itself. Should do a separate show for it. Rashford coming off. Oh.
Rashford taken off.
He's been shit, Rashford. Right.
Come on, Garna. I think he'll have a decent game against Veltman, for sure.
Yeah, Garnacho, I think he gets a winner. Come and do the conga. Do.
It's going to be either him or McTominay off the bench.
Yeah. McTominay's goodbye.
Yeah, farewell goal.
Ahmad's looks a bit better now. That goal would have given him some confidence.
Both of them, they just actually need goals.
Yeah.
Rashford as well. I think Rashford desperately needs a goal to get his confidence up.
Man on. Well done, Bruno. Hey, that's a foul. It's not one with yellow cards, this ref, is it?
Yeah.
What wide? Garnacho. There we go. There we go. Send him. Send him.
Come on.
Well played, Cobber. Well played. Ahmad there, back post. Look at that space.
Come on.
Go on. Go on. Ooh. Casemiro trying a little finesse there.
We've got no 6 in our midfield.
Just missing.
Everybody is a 10.
Oh, it's Ahmad's second Premier League goal. No, I meant first Premier League goal this season. I know he's already scored. Yeah. Update the scoreboard. It says 1-0. Thank you very much for that. Completely forgot. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Sorry, I got caught up in a moment. Please try and remind me again, because I'll probably forget if another goal goes in.
1 sec, I'll be back.
Step in. No worries. Oh, look at this space now. Nullify it. Nullify that threat. Keep up. Keep up. Oh, Maguire. Zirkzee. Lovely. Oh, unlucky. Unlucky. Tell you what, Zirkzee's actually been alright since he's come on. He's offering solutions. His first touch's been really good. Passing's been great.
He's making the right runs. He's just not getting the ball at the right moment.
I wonder who Brighton's manager may bring on.
Who they even got on the bench? Because Ferguson is injured.
I thought Ferguson was back on the bench.
Is he?
I think so. Let's have a look. They've got Rushworth, Lamptey, Igor, Julio, Webster, and Ciso. Adingra, that's one who'd keep an eye on. Adingra, that's one I'd say. Definitely keep an eye on.
We still got Anthony.
Yeah. Anthony, Ericsson, McTominay. Go on, send Dallo, send him.
I think come on.
Garnacho, give it him back. Go on, Garnacho. Oh, he's cut it back. Ahmad.
Yeah.
Nice. Much better control there now. Dallo. Give him a go, give him a go.
Come on.
Oh. Well done, Zirkzee. Well done, Zirkzee.
Yeah. Maguire.
Coming into the last 20 minutes now. Keep this pressure on.
I think De Ligt might get minutes. I think that's our last sub we make.
Yeah, but you're probably right.
Mazraoui.
I think with United at the minute, there's patches in a game that I really like, but there's patches in the... Oh, we're in here. Oh, just the touch lets him off. Fuck's sake. Well done. Oh, now they've got turnover. 3v2. Watch the cutback. Watch the cutback. Jesus Christ. Oh, so risky.
Yeah. We've done better in that department.
Come on, send him. Come on, Ahmad. 4 versus 3. Use the right selections.
Yeah,
Bruno.
Please.
Yes, Bruno. Zirkzee. Garnacho. Oh, come on. We said he'd come on and score. Is it offside?
Please, no.
Is he on? He's off. I don't know.
Even he doesn't know.
Is he on or off? It's Bruno with an assist if it is.
Nobody on the
pitch knows. Well, they're celebrating.
Yeah.
But I'm not sure. Let's have a look.
Come on.
Casemiro out to Bruno. Ahmad then finally makes the right decision. So Ahmad's onside there. That's fine. We've got to watch this overlapping run now.
Brilliant movement by Zirkzee as well. Brilliant movement.
Bruno's on. Yeah, he's on. He's on. Sweet. 2-1.
It's on. Yeah, it's on.
Oh, does Zirkzee touch it?
No.
Because
Zirkzee didn't touch it.
An
Zirkzee didn't touch
assist
it.
from Bruno. Oh, he does. He does. He touches it.
Then his knee. It's given though.
Yeah. Is it? No, that's offside.
Yeah, it's, why
Zirkzee's
is it
offside.
showing a notification?
They're looking at it now. It hits Zirkzee's knee on the line, but I think Zirkzee's offside when
Please don't
Garnacho
be
plays it. Yeah, it's gonna be called off that. It definitely hit Zirkzee's knee before.
Yeah, that's an unlucky one as well because he didn't mean it.
Fuck's sake, man.
If you see it, Zirkzee is actually trying to get out of the way.
We scratched
It
off
just
that as well.
his knee at the right. Yeah,
Yeah.
it just hits his knee at the wrong moment at the wrong position.
Offside.
Offside.
Gutted, man. Fuck's sake. He's not on.
Yeah.
He's not on. Fucking hell, man.
If-
Inches away.
If he would have just stayed down, it would have been better.
Yeah.
He's trying to get out of the way. You can see it.
Oh, football, such small margins.
Yeah.
It's unlucky, that, man. I mean, Garnacho will be slightly annoyed, but it's unfortunate, isn't it?
Yeah.
That kind of stuff, though, always seems to happen to us, doesn't it? Always seems to happen, man.
Yeah. I still think we win it.
I hope so.
Yeah. Casemiro.
Oh, that's a bad foul off Bruno, that.
I think Zirkzee made a really good run, but he was just in the worst position possible around that net.
And with the rain as well, you proper slide on that, and it. Oh,
yeah, exactly.
Nah, don't touch him. Don't touch him. Oh, wow. Player's done menu there. Come on. 17 minutes left. 3 points vital to take it to that Liverpool game.
Who got the assist on Zirkzee's goal in the last game?
Garnacho. Oh, we're in here. Come on, Garnacho. Have a run at him. Run at him.
Please. Come on.
No. I thought you could have gone at him there.
Yeah.
Fresh legs.
I thought he would have stretched the field out and made a run. We win it though. Kobe?
You've got a chance there to run. Whoever that was there is not quick. Do you know what I mean? He's not the most mobile. Have a run at him, Garnacho. Look at this now. Look at Casemiro's no way near it. No way near. He's jogging.
Mazraoui. Yeah, Mazraoui needs to cover up that area.
That's why you need Duarte in there.
Yeah.
Because Casemiro's just like struggling to get back
moving
there.
Moving forward, no problem whatsoever. Off the ball, when you're being run at, he's not got the area. Yeah, he's just not got enough area in him.
Don't forget, we're going to be live for a review after the game, so make sure you come and join myself. I'm going to do a bit of a review of it. A bit more analytical, less passionate as I'm watching it. More reactionary when I do it, to be fair. So I'm going to try cool down for 5-10 minutes and then assess it. Oh, great tackle, Maguire. Well done. Good tackle, job. That. Don't you dare give a free kick for that. Oh, my God. You're joking. Actually give a free kick for that.
I told you I don't like the ref.
No, yeah, I'm not a fan either. I'm going for a week.
Brighton got a free kick in a very, very dangerous spot right now. Who's taking it? Who's taking it? Gilmore and Gilmore and Minty is on, and Gilmore and Minty.
15 minutes left.
Yeah. Onana, please save it. Please.
Yeah, please.
Please.
Who's taking it? Billy Gilmore.
Yeah.
That's a very good area, that as well.
That is the best spot that you can actually wish for.
Yeah. Good technician as well, Billy Gilmore.
Yes. Please.
Come on, fucking anticipation's killing me here.
Yeah.
I like it when they use the further back camera because it don't make me feel as worried. Famous last words. It's hit the wall, that's fine.
Yeah.
Away, away, away.
Clear it out, clear it out.
Go on, go, 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 go.
Come on.
Take the camera off him, man. I don't want to see João Pedro. What the fuck?
Hello?
Get up. No, no. Oh, Ahmad's going to get booked here. Or is it Menu?
It's Menu, it's Menu, it's Menu.
Oh, 77 minutes to bring out a card.
The first one of the game.
Yeah, to be fair, I don't know. Maybe it's a little bit soft.
The harsher ones, let go. The harsher ones, he's let go.
Yeah, Delit coming on, and big old Scott coming on as well.
Oh yes. He's getting his farewell goal. Who do you think comes off? Maguire
Maguire. I don't even know. No idea.
I doubt he takes Casemiro.
Menu, maybe. Because Menu didn't look that fit in the last game, did he? He looked like he was like leggy a little bit. I'm not saying he should bring Menu off, but
yeah. I seriously doubt he takes Casemiro off, or Bruno is not going to be called off as well, so it has to be Menu. 2
players in the FPL team points today. Matoma assist, Ahmad goal. So from that perspective, I'll take it at least. But I've got Majara, and we didn't keep a clean sheet, so.
And Ciso is on for them.
Yeah, good player him. Very good player. A lot of South America. Bruno off.
Wow.
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 That is a strange one.
We do need to do another show on this. Rashford and Bruno off in the same game.
This is like, we're in weird territory. It's like Area 51 territory, this.
This is parallel dimension.
I think even Bruno was like...
Are you sure?
Are you sure? Have you not got my number wrong? I mean, we could all be proven wrong on McTominay scores, but that is a very, very strange sub for me.
I've never seen Bruno being taken off. Never.
Obviously, sometimes you hear after a game, it's like, oh, he's got this injury, he's carrying this, whatever.
Good job. Come on.
McTominay with a fucking Zidane roll there. What's going on? Go on, Scott. Keep going, son.
Come on.
Our ball. Mateus Delit, first couple of touches. Oh, please get a second goal. Don't fucking ruin your weekend.
Delit to Lisandro. He's going to give it back.
Is he on?
Ooh. Need to keep hold of the ball more.
A lot of space now.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, get stuck into him. Get it away, get it away. Ahmad, touch. Well done, well done.
Well done.
Go on, Zirkzee. Send him, send it. No, he's off, he's off, he's off.
He's off, yeah.
It's unlucky that.
Good play there by Ahmad.
Yeah, yeah. Like them two have a good connection. Isn't it? Zirkzee and Ahmad, yeah.
Yeah.
Tell you what, they're away there though. Garnacho and Ahmad. Casemiro, man, what is? It's a whirlwind. It's just reckless again, isn't it? Like,
Yeah.
these last 20 minutes have just been end to end. Fucking.
And then we've got McTominay on the pitch to add to it.
10 minutes to go and win the game. Probably just over with extra time.
Ipswich versus City gonna start soon as well.
Oh, that's a foul.
Mm.
Is it still like this, or is he a winner in it still, do you think?
I don't think it ends in a draw.
Oh, Majari got me an assist. Didn't even clock that. Sorry. I just realised from the FPL because I've got Majari as well. Got me a nice little assist.
The small wins we take from every game.
Yeah. De Ligt's a huge standing next to Ten Hag. Lazy football guy's really not happy. Very disappointed in the performance. That's from Richard.
I think either Brighton or us, one of us are going to score. I don't see it.
Did I miss something there? Oh, no. Oh, my God. What are you doing?
Slight tackle.
Oh, is that what he does? Yeah.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
Just look at the replay.
Oh, wow. I missed that. Come on, don't concede off a corner here. Ready? Similar to the Liverpool game. Ahmad Garnacho, counter.
Come on, please.
Is that another corner?
Yeah.
Yeah, another corner. Oh, God.
High five, man.
Yeah.
6 high fives in one go. Come on, Dallo.
Someone pick up Dunk. De Ligt. Pick up Dunk.
And Welbeck.
Welbeck's gone off.
Oh, Welbeck's okay.
He went off for Enciso.
Good for us.
Keeper. Good punch.
Yeah.
Go on, win that. Win the bounce. Zirkzee.
Come on.
Well done. Send him. Oh.
A bit off.
Watch the switch of play there. Oh, I don't know what's going to happen here. Last 10 minutes.
We haven't actually played particularly bad. That's the thing.
It's in patches, I think. That's all.
Yeah.
In patches, we've been decent, and in
those,
patches,
in those 5 and 6 minute spells, we've just been caught sleeping.
Yeah. I do think Bruno offers a very, very bizarre one, because if you need someone to create a chance or, something out of nothing, like you saw basically with Garnacho's goal, he obviously assisted that. Strange situation. But if McTominay scores, he'll be vindicated.
He's taking a gamble.
Yeah. I can't believe that goal disallowed, man. Off his knee.
Yeah. Very unlucky. Very, very unlucky.
That is unlucky, that. Come on, boys.
Spread it out.
What the fuck is that? Is that a corner? We'll take that.
Yeah,
take
it's
that.
corner. And you've got McTominay on the pitch as well now. Come on, Casemiro, McTominay, and
Zirkzee, De Ligt, Casemiro.
Who's making the delivery?
Yeah, good point. Ahmad. So outswinger. I prefer in-swingers from that side.
With us, doesn't really matter.
It's a chunky boy, De Ligt, though, isn't he?
Yeah.
Go on, has to be a good execution, Ahmad. Come on.
He's got a good shot on him as well. Come on.
Bit of a weird one, that.
Yeah.
No.
Minute.
Keep it. We are getting into the end stages of the game. No, he's going to be off. He's miles offside.
Yeah.
You can see that. Fucking miles offside. Look at Ahmad's nowhere near it now. Zirkzee's got cover.
That's the main thing. We need players in this setup to actually be able to cover as much ground as possible, because you never know who's going to be out of possession whenever Brighton or any other opposition actually counter us.
Well done, well done.
Yeah.
Dalot probably man of the match for me.
Yeah.
There's been quality. Well done, Manu. Send him.
Come on.
See. Oh, he's got it. Go. Big switch from Garnacho to Ahmad. Oh, it's just gone over his head.
Yeah. He looks a bit knackered now.
Who? Ahmad?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's... Would you do? Bring on Anthony? I don't know.
I'd rather keep Ahmad on with one leg.
Too easy to play through that. Well done. Go on, send him. Come on, Garnacho. Come on, bro. Cook some up. Cut back. Copy.
Come on.
No. It's a big chance that you're in the final third.
I think Anthony's coming on.
Well done, Casemiro. And again, it's going to dive in. Look at this now. Where are the midfielders? Where's the wingers, man? Fucking hell. Look at him on the edge. Keepers. Terrible decision out, whoever that was. Minter.
Is Anthony coming on? It just popped up on my feed that Anthony's going to be coming on.
I didn't see him.
Scott. The one time McTominay makes a forward pass and we can't make the most of it. Collect. Sandro.
I don't see where the goal's coming from, man.
The only way we score is through a long ball.
Yeah.
McTominay and Zirkzee pushing up.
Well done, Manu. Well done, Manu. Send him.
Woof.
No, Ahmad, man. Great tackle, Sancho. Jesus. Hey, ref. They're going to kick off.
Yeah.
Fucking idiot. Get back there.
Do you know who you're coming up against?
I know. The butcher. Oh, nasty tackle, that. And then elbow dropped him. The Rock would be proud. Casemiro, fuck off, mate. The enforcer there. Casemiro. Yeah. Van Heck. Fuck it off. Toma off. Anthony coming on as well. Couple of subs on for Brighton.
Yeah, I think Ahmad's coming off for Anthony.
Billy Gilmore off for Brighton. Quick go to the comments. Anthony scores history's fastest hat-trick. Yeah, wow. Can you imagine? Mate, I'd be happy if Anthony gets a fucking assist. You know what I mean?
I'd take it from anyone. Anthony, McTominay, I don't really care.
When we play Liverpool after this, is it at Anfield or is it at Old Trafford?
I hope it's at Old Trafford. I'll just double check one. Give me a second.
I have a feeling it's at Anfield. A dinger on as well for Brighton. Good player. Very good player.
It's at home. Is
that Old Trafford?
Yeah.
Sweet. I don't think it's going to be much added time in this either, to be honest.
I think maximum 2 minutes or 3 minutes.
Yeah.
Yes. Anthony's coming on. And he didn't make that face that he did against Arsenal.
Yeah. So his first touch here now. What's he going to do? Cut in and shoot. Oh. It's a byline. Mazraoui. Casemiro. No. Saying handball, apparently. 7 minutes. I am surprised. Yeah, fuck it. There's still a goal in this.
Yeah.
Oh, Dalot. Phenomenal again.
Best player.
Yeah.
Best player on the pitch.
Who needs Luke Shaw? We got Dalot left back.
And you got Dalot.
Oh, Casemiro. That's shocking, that.
Oh, no. Okay.
Oh, McTominay, Velcro feet.
Anthony making a cross from the byline. McTominay actually handling his first touch.
Just, I'm not liking this at all. I just need someone to control the game, man. And these kind of
Yeah.
spells. Away! Oh, Jesus. Don't foul. Don't foul. I knew that was going to happen. I knew it was going to happen then. Do not foul in those situations.
Yeah.
Don't give away fucking silly free kicks, man. We did that against Liverpool last season and they scored.
Yeah,
And they scored.
Exactly.
Stupid foul to give away, man. And they're going to milk this free kick down. They put a good ball in here. There's a very good chance they're going to score.
Yeah. And Ciso's got, he's good off set pieces as well.
Big dunk there on Martinez. Huge height advantage, that. Away. And again, win that second header. Oh. Come on, 5 minutes to go. I can't believe that goal is still disallowed, man. Fucking Zirkzee on the line.
Two goals we've had today disallowed.
Yeah. I'm sure Tenago referenced that about a million times in his post-match fucking press conference.
100%. I don't
talks about that VAR against fucking Arsenal.
Yeah. I don't think Rashford should start the next game.
No, I agree.
Garnacho should be given the spot.
There's a lot of people saying he shouldn't have even started today. No.
Oh.
Jesus Christ. No, get stuck in.
Oh my. Midfield is gone.
Oh my
the
God.
Shape's gone completely. And Ciso is some player.
Yeah, he's good in there.
Yeah.
Not far away, that effort at all. Look, where's the options?
The moment Mount's gone off, midfield has lost its shape, lost its energy altogether.
No, man, don't go chasing that, bro. You're leaving a giant hole there in the midfield.
Yeah.
You don't need to go chasing that. Look, one clip over, look at the space.
Yeah.
It's naive, that. McTominay,
Brighton.
get back there, bro. Get it away. Well done, to it.
Good job.
Yeah, Brighton look like the team who are going to score most.
Yeah.
At the minute.
I just think if we win the right header of a corner as well, I think we can score. It's again, just that we're not able to handle the ball.
Yeah.
And the winger we've got on the right is an absolute goal-scoring threat on top of that. That's another issue.
3 minutes to go. Come on, United.
Please.
Majari limping.
Oh, no.
What? Oh.
I hope Mazraoui hasn't got a knock or something.
No, wait. Oh, that's a good pass, that.
Good job.
Don't let him do ya. No! Oh, they have as well.
Yeah.
João Pedro. Fucking hell, man. Fuck's sake. His team just let you down time after time after time. Time after fucking time. Cannot trust this fucking team. Last minute. How many of them did we have last season? How many goals did we concede the last minute, man?
10 to 15. I think it's surely in double digits. Surely.
So many. I want to watch this again and see what happens. Played out. Good pass there. He literally just... Yeah, he's onside as well. Fucking miles onside. Little dink to the back post. Just absolutely no one marking in there.
No one's marking any player on that back. Nobody altogether.
Shocking. Absolutely shocking. No one fucking marking the back post.
Dallo isn't there.
Shit defending.
Nobody's there. Yeah.
When you want to compete with the very best near the top, you're defending like that. twice on the occasion. The first one from Maguire was shocking. And that post, Dallow's attracted towards the near post, so his natural position is no way near it. Him and Mazraoui are covering the same spots. Absolutely ridiculous, man. But you saw it. We said the last 10 minutes. Look at this now.
Yeah.
Shocking. Absolutely shocking. So much work still to do.
The worst part is the way we started this game. We've been very wasteful as well while moving the ball into the final third. Very, very wasteful.
Oh, fell over again. Not physical enough. We've got a minute left. It's done, dusted. Lost to Brighton.
Marking of set pieces and corners has not even
Why are you
changed
fouling
at
like
all.
that? Anthony, what are you doing there, you fucking idiot? You don't need to foul there. Man, football sometimes, honestly.
Yeah, very cruel sport.
I'm looks like fucking in a daydream there.
Yeah.
Right in the corner from Brighton. Yeah, probably going to blow the whistle anytime now.
Yeah, I think it's done.
Seagulls have pecked a last-minute winner.
And it was coming as well. There was absolutely no coordination in the middle. There wasn't any midfield shape altogether. They could just ram through a midfield whenever they wanted.
Fucking lost to Brighton again. We have such a shit record against them away. Honestly.
At home as well. They beat us 3-0 at home last year. I really don't know what our coaching or what the input is when it comes to marking of set pieces. I honestly don't know. It's done. Yeah.
Shocking that. I know we had the chance at the end. Well, the chance the goal that got written off. Sorry, but
yeah, we had a couple chances. If we genuinely would have just been a bit smarter, we could have made 2 to 3 more chances in the first half itself.
Shocking, man. Absolutely gutted, man. Ugh. Man United lose to Brighton 2-1. I've not even changed the scoreboard. Oh, man. 1 second. Just to kind of finish it off. The final nail for you. Brighton 2-1. Man United lose their second game of the Premier League. Ultimately, chances not taken at times. Decisions that were made wrong. 2 goals written off, I think, due to offside/VAR. Yeah. But, Brighton came in towards the end of the game, kept belief, and got the goal, which was João Pedro, 95th minute. Another late goal sinks us, unfortunately. Just final quick words on the game, Shreyas, before we head off.
Yeah, just, not the right calls, actually, I would say. Taking Mount off in, around that halftime. I get why he wanted to get Zirkzee on, but I just think the moment Mount went off, then midfield lost absolute shape. Like, there was no coordination at all. Casemiro didn't know where to be. Mainu didn't know where to be. And every single time Brighton won the ball off us, they just had acres of space to actually wander into. And I think that's one of the reasons why we got pegged in our own half time and time again. And off set pieces, we are still very, very lacking.
Yeah, still a lot of work to do for Manchester United. Come and join me for the review in 10-15 minutes time where we break everything down. Hope to see you there. See you shortly. Cheers for Shreyas for the watch along.
Yeah, see ya.